Hello, everyone! The following episode you're about to watch was recorded during a charity live stream all the way back in October 2024. The file was corrupted and we thought it was lost media forever, but it has since been recovered for your viewing pleasure. And we thought, what better time to drop it for you than on Christmas Day, a time of year where we're normally on hiatus. Speaking of being on hiatus, I got some updates for you. The D&Dorks is not dead. Not yet, anyway. What we plan to do is for the early half of 2026, we're just going to try and do some one-shots, shooting for once a month, but no promises, okay? The reason we're only going to be doing one-shots for a little bit is because in order for this show to continue, we simply have to hire an editor. Both me and Matt are very successful in other creative platforms, suffering from success, and we cannot dedicate our time to editing 4-hour-long episodes of D&D. So in the meantime, while we find an editor to make these episodes happen, we're just going to be doing one-shots, and we'll also be recording backstages for those one-shots for all of our Patreon subscribers out there. But that's the plan for 2026. We're not dead, we are coming back, we're just working on some things. And now, please enjoy this absolutely hilarious episode of Hearts of Horror, or should I say, Hearts of Hades, from all the way back in October 2024.
Welcome, everyone, to a very, very special episode of D&Dorks. There are some surprises on screen already that I'm sure a lot of you are excited about. First off, this is a bit of a crossover episode, as you can see from the two logos that I stitched together above me. We'll talk about that in a second. But secondly, and probably more exciting to a lot of you, I have successfully reunited for one night only. The original Symmetry War cast. How are you all feeling? It's been a while since we've all played together.
It has.
It has been a while.
I feel good.
I don't remember what dice I have.
I don't remember how this game works.
Yeah, we were discussing, or Nathan and I, it's so weird going back to 5e after playing a whole 10 episodes of Masks, which is such a nice, simple system. This is going to be such a huge jump in difficulty for us, but we'll get through it.
I have never once understood how to play 5e for any of these sessions, so, you know.
Even footing.
Welcome to the game.
And you're doing what, Nikhil, I know what character you brought today. You're not exactly making it easy on yourself.
Listen, there's a reason I play mostly warlocks, and it's because they have one attack, and it's the only thing I need to learn.
That's true. That is
this
true.
This was my logic for doing non-spellcasters the first few times, because I was like, why learn spells when I can have sword? But now I'm doing whack-a-mole shit. So
I'm a level 10 cleric, and I totally know how to do all that stuff.
Going from
I don't think
TBD.
you've ever learned how to play a cleric. I don't think at any point you're just like, I understand this class.
Your main power as Theo is calling your mom and asking for help.
It is.
Yeah.
I remember I get advantage on
That has literally never worked. Not once.
No, but he tries. He tries.
I try.
Now,
Did it work when Cringe called his mom? I can't remember.
did it? I'm not gonna lie. I did not go through and watch all 6 episodes of Agents of
That would
Hades
be
in preparation
even
to this.
better, honestly.
Somebody will let us know.
Yeah, somebody will let us know. Now, we should talk a little bit about what this being both a charity event and being an Agents of Hades special is. We'll start with charity, because charity is good. So, for everyone watching, especially new people, this is part of the D&Dorks Hearts of Horror event, which was supposed to be something that happened every week in October, and Fate kind of said no to that one. We had some unavoidable logistics errors on the 2nd episode, and then I got sick on the 3rd episode, and there weren't any backup DMs available, so we didn't have anything then. But we're pulling it together because charity is good, and we're still getting this last one out. I may do another bonus one next month, schedule permitting. We'll have to see, so stay tuned for updates about that. But this is a charity stream. We are working with the Heart Foundation, which is a group that raises money for heart disease research, a cause that is very close to me specifically. Now, if you would like to donate to the Heart Foundation, we've already raised, like $2,300, even though a lot of these have been off, so it's been going really well so far. Thank you to everyone who's already donated. If you'd like to donate, there are a couple places you can do that. First off, below me, which, yeah, there it is a QR code on the screen. There's also a little tracker at the bottom there. The link is also going to be rolling through chat on a regular basis. I'll double check that that is working. If it's not, I'll fix it, but I believe it is. And if you are on desktop Twitch especially, You can scroll down a little bit. I do have the Tiltify Twitch extension enabled, which means that there should be a little panel that you can use to donate directly through there. Let's see. It's been now 3 weeks since I've done one of these, so I believe that is the main thing that we have for these charity events. I know there were rewards that were planned for like character levels for a future session. Again, that got screwed up by me getting sick. That's why I'm going to try to do another one in November to sort of do a make good on that. Blah, 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 blah. Should be fairly clear from that. Now, let's talk before we get into the actual episode about what this being an Agents of Hades session is. A little plug for us. If you are newer to the D&Dorks, you have maybe heard of Agents of Hades, but you've probably heard of Power Play, which is the show that we are running currently. For anyone who's curious, Agents of Hades and Power Play do exist in the same universe. Now, you're not necessarily going to see crossover from that today because Power Play is not done, so kind of hard to do that since Agents of Hades takes place chronologically after it. But, hey, if you like this universe and you want to see more of it, go watch the first 5 episodes of Power Play that are out. Go watch the 6 episodes, the 2 3-episode specials of Agents of Hades that we did about a year ago. Go check out the little superhero world that I've been building. It's called the Anti-Cosmic Universe. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and there's a lot more to it to come in the future. So, one last thing before we begin. This is a little bet specifically to the classic D&Dorks fans in the audience, right? People who have been here since the Symmetry days, of which I know there are a lot of you, or have gone back and watched it and appreciate it and are excited for the old cast, whatever. Here's the bet. This is a horror episode. You know what I'm capable of when it comes to horror. You know what I did in the last ones. If I make you scream or gasp or have any verbal reaction in this episode, you have to donate. You have to donate to charity. That's the bet that I make to you, the viewers, right now. I'm confident enough that I'll get it out of some of you because I have things planned. So swear to me, just say it out loud. I'll hear it. It will go through the ether into my ears. That if I get an audible reaction out of you with this, you have to donate. That's the bet we make. And with that, cast, are we ready to go?
Thank God I don't have to participate in that.
I mean, yeah, Panda. Thank God you don't have to donate to charity. Thank God.
Thank God.
I
would like to remind you I am doing this in a shed!
Before we get into this, can I just say I completely forgot this was going to be a horror thing.
Me
I
too.
completely
Agents
forgot.
of Hades is a
forgot.
horror. It's always been a horror campaign. It's just
It's
how
all horror.
Halloween's in
The
6
whole
days.
time.
This is like the official D&Dorks Halloween special, Momo.
The whole time I was just having a silly, goofy time.
No,
I was
Momo,
just
I'm on
being
the
a
same
little-
page. I forgot this was horror entirely.
Well,
That's actually really
I literally
hey, you want to
said
know the funny thing?
relating my baby to a cosmic horror villain.
That's your bad. That's your bad. It's 6 days before Halloween. Should have expected it. And with
I
that,
want to be
Oh my
clear.
God.
huh?
I want to be clear that when you people, the audience, see what my character is, I called Matt and asked if it was too stupid, and he did not remind me this was a horror show. So
Yeah, stupid and horror aren't mutually exclusive. This is comic book stuff. We can have those blend all we want. And with that somewhat ominous promise, are we ready to go?
I guess.
let's do it.
Perfect. I'll recap a little bit of the Agents of Hades world for anyone who has not seen it yet, but we are going to pick up, well, after the events of the first 2 shows. We will zoom in to the newer headquarters of the Agents of Hades, the mysterious Dock Styx, a platform floating in the middle of the magical interdimensional river Styx, piloted and navigated by the best navigator in the afterworlds, Charon the Ferryman, more commonly known as Ronnie, everyone's favorite boy, my favorite boy specifically.
Yes.
Now, the Agents of Hades used to be a much bigger organization, much more wide-ranging in their purpose, which is to protect the dead from all the magical horrors and traumatizing monstrosities that exist in the afterlife. Because after all, the dead can't die, but there are worse fates that they can still meet, so superheroes down here are very much needed. Of course, the organization was, destroyed a little tiny bit, which you can find out the details of if you go back and watch the first Agents of Hades miniseries that we did. But in the aftermath of that, the group has been rallying best they can, trying to recruit as many new people as they can, get there's a wide range of places that they have to cover under their jurisdiction. So they need more personnel. And with that, a recruiting mission in mind, we're going to zoom into a meeting room in Dock Sticks, where Ronnie is standing at the head of a table with 3 familiar faces. I guess we'll just go ahead and go in clockwise order. So, Panda, go ahead and introduce your character sitting at this table. Or in your case, I'm not really sure if he would be sitting. I don't know exactly how he works. He'll figure it out.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to be honest, it's been a while since I've played this guy, so I'm not entirely sure where we left him or what he was in.
We can just say it's another leap pad, worst case scenario.
Sure.
Can retcon
Yeah,
it,
we'll
but
go
we
with
found
another leap pad. In
one.
that case, lying on the table in front of an empty chair is a children's leap pad possessed by a child's ghost. His name is Poltergeist. That's like his whole deal. He possesses shit and is not very old. Well, he is old, just not that way.
He's
last
old
time
on the dead half.
Yeah, he's been around a while, if we can use that phrase. His possession does not just extend to physical bodies. He's used it to possess multiple pieces of machinery. And that's like his main power is possession and control. Also, he can't speak if he is currently possessing something other than using any form of text-to-speech that thing has.
All right, so with our first
what I have.
character, just in a leap pad sitting on the table, let's move on to someone who I'm sure is going to be a little bit more vocal. Momo, introduce everyone's favorite horrible little guy.
No.
So, Lord Cringe is sitting at his station, not too far away from Paul's, because honestly, I think that at this point they'd probably be buddies, or at least Lord Cringe thinks they're buddies. I don't know how much.
Don't make me play this.
I don't know how much Paul thinks they're actual buddies. But
he's a kid. He would. In character, it makes sense, but don't make Panda do this.
He's sitting close by. They're having parallel playtime. Cringe is on his own iPad, which he has had many conversations with Paul, and it is not appropriate to use his leapfrog as an iPad. Yes, and he has started to watch Dragon Ball from the beginning, literally the 1980s Dragon Ball.
Right, because we have established as of the second Agents of Hades that Lord Cringe did successfully manage to watch the finale of One Piece, as this series does take place in the real world, but in the future, so it's ended, and I guess it makes sense that he needs another very, 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 very long anime show to hyperfixate on. Moving along,
because,
then. Continue. No, go ahead.
Yeah, because Dragon Ball Infinity and Beyond Plus Zero just also ended, so you have to watch it from the beginning to get the whole experience.
Moving along, then, to one of the only 2 adults in the room currently, Theo.
Yeah. Is Ronnie here?
Ronnie is here, yes. Ronnie's at the head of the table. I'll get back around to him once everyone's talked.
So, Lord Cringe is taking care of Paul. They're doing parallel play. Fantastic. I'm probably busy. First off, for those who haven't seen the original series, Theodeus is about as Greek as you can get. He's got this blue feathery cape, gold-plated armor, a gold shield, a short sword, blonde locks with a
cut
beard.
in real quick, I'm getting the old character art as you talk. I realize I had my old computer last time, and the character art's not on this computer, so I'm getting that as you talk for everybody. So continue. For those in chat, you will get to see art of these people. Just hold on.
Luscious blonde locks with a beard, and who knows what we're getting up to right now. I don't know what I remember that where we last left off on the second Agents of Hades, that I was committed to working in the underworld and continuing to do good. And so I assume I'm working with Ronnie on that, probably hunched over some control board or something along those lines.
All right. Now, of course, there are a few other characters who are not present at the moment, which you will get to see one of in just a second. Live show, not used to this.
Live show.
Here we go.
Fuck it, it's live.
Fuck it, it's live. It's a little big.
Just quoting Bill O'Reilly.
There
right
we
now.
go. Here is Theodeus and his cousin, Soma. Now, Soma is not
Soma!
present at the moment. Soma, Mike Funnyboy's character. He's a reserved member of the agency, if we can call it that, typically working more directly for Ereshkigal, the queen of the underworld. And therefore, his duties have taken him elsewhere today. But Theodeus is present. The other members of the team that we have established, especially Grimnir and Freke, who were the characters played by TV Skyen, are also out on their own mission. Freke specifically is good at some stealth and undercover operations, at least until his other side of things comes out. But he is off doing that currently. After all, even though the recruiting mission is currently the priority for what is going on, the reason that you have to recruit is that there are a lot of people doing bad things, and therefore some people on the team are off dealing with that. Moving on to the next character art, here is Lord Cringe, for those who were curious. Beautiful little lizard boy. Everyone's favorite guy, as I said. It's not a Keyblade. We're not allowed to say that, but it's something similar in a sense.
It's a key saber.
Key saber.
Now the question is, let's see, do I have Paul's art on hand? Because I know that
Legally
was done
distinct
by Panda
saber.
Red.
Not to expose myself for not knowing lore, but what's with the suitcase? Is that something? or
Momo,
is that
can you
just for fun?
please explain the suitcase as I stall to see if I can find this art that Panda did.
It's his little rolly backpack. He has it to carry his things.
Incredible.
Of course. Sorry, silly question.
Obviously.
Obviously, duh. If you gotta carry around shit, and what better way to do that than with a very, very old, very ratty, very duct taped Jansport rolly backpack.
I literally can't think of one. That's
Exactly.
the best way to do anything.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think all the good people ended up in the right spot. Someone's probably out causing trouble. If I remember right, us being awesome kind of got to his head. Grimnir, I'm sure, is doing some good stuff, but they're kind of like morally gray.
Yeah, okay, look, Grimnir's definitely out doing some good stuff, right? Are people dying on the surface? Yeah, probably.
That's what they were doing anyway, probably.
Yeah, dying's nothing new. Right? Plenty of people die. Now, finally, we loop around to the last member of this team who is currently present. Once again, returning back to the head of the table, where we see my favorite guy, Ronnie, the ferryman, pilot of the team and master navigator of all of the afterworlds.
Oh, that's
Ronnie.
what I actually know.
Yeah, you
Right,
actually
look
have
at
seen him. Ronnie, trying to get the team's attention, snaps his long, spindly fingers. Hey, all right, everybody listen up. We got some fucking work to do today, and parts of it are going to be good and parts of it are going to be annoying, I think.
All right.
As you know, we have been working on trying to expand our ranks as pressure from leadership, referring to Hades himself, who is technically the overseer and sponsor of this organization, despite not being actively present in its workings due to his other godly duties. Pressure from leadership is trying to get us to keep the numbers growing, which makes sense, and I got possibly two for us today. One we're going to talk about in a minute, but one, we had somebody come to us, which doesn't happen super often, but I'm just gonna show you. It'll be easier if he explains it himself. Seeming exasperated already at whoever this new figure is, Ronnie gestures towards the door for a new figure to come in. Nikhil, introduce the newest recruit to the Agents of Hades.
Okay. So my guy's name is Cord. And he has a very technical species that is dog. He's just a bloodhound. A regular bloodhound. And he comes strolling in. He's wearing a super suit or like a little one that a dog can wear. So we've got a nice orange cape with a song note on it. Noticeable things that you would see immediately is he is mostly a regular bloodhound, except there are pieces of him that seem to be very metallic or robotic, as if they're growing out of him metallically, and they all sort of concentrate around about this area of his head, which is missing. Is just completely burned out. But other than that, he's a normal, happy little bloodhound. And he's just gonna waddle in and be like, "Hello, everyone."
How many legs is this bloodhound on?
4.
4. Okay, so it's
It's a dog.
walking like
It's
a
not-
dog.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Okay.
I want to be very clear. This is a dog.
This is a
Oh
dog
my-
with the techno-organic virus with just
Yeah.
a section of its dome missing. I'm
Yeah.
getting that
Now-
correct.
Now, actually, you've hit on something. You've hit on something very interesting, Panda. So I'm going to
Oh.
jump in and add a little bit of lore here. Anyone who wants to, man, it's so weird to ask for checks after playing this. Make me an Arcana check as you see Cord walk in.
Matt, I don't think you explained the bit of donations for this stream.
Yeah, people have been asking about it actually.
Oh, true. So I should also say we're going to do, man, we're still going to do, as people are getting their dice, the little dice thing that has been. Oh, it's disabled. I forgot to enable it. That's why. Hey, that's perfect. I'll enable that as we're talking about. So, since this is a charity stream, we are going to do a little donation thing, a little incentive for donation. If I can find it on the Tiltify, there we go. We're going to continue the one that we did from the first week, which is referred to as the Heart of the Dice, which I am enabling right now. There we go. I'll leave those on. The way that this works is by donating in increments of $10 with discounts of higher levels. You can choose to either add one or subtract one from the Heart of the Dice pool, which will then, I need to get my phone to set a timer, every 10 minutes, the next dice roll by myself or the players will have that total added to it, at which point it will reset. The idea of this is that it can be in the Twitch chat's hand, because you can either choose to help the players and give them a bonus, or hurt the players and give them a minus. My hope, as the DM, is that I will pit you guys in a bit of a civil war against each other, and hopefully the two sides will balance out. Historically, this has not happened. But
The hope
hey,
is that nothing happens.
we're gonna see. That is now enabled, and that should be there. If you go through and check when you go to donate, there will be a little incentives thing, and you will see the options there. It should be fairly clear. So go through, donate to that if you would like, and I will go ahead and set that 10-minute timer now. So when that goes off in 10 minutes, that will apply to the next roll. Nathan, thank you for the reminder. Now,
Yeah.
Arcana checks. What were those?
18.
19.
Paul is on the table, and he rolled a nat 1, so he can't see shit.
Yeah,
Lovely.
you know, in hindsight, that makes sense. This dog is shorter than table height. Paul does not know
It
what's
is.
going on. But
Paul is facing upward, laying on a table. There's
Yeah,
he can't see nothing.
for Cringe and Theo, this tech, you recognize it. It looks a little bit different from what you've seen, but this is definitely some modified variation of Eternitech that has infected this dog.
Ugh.
Ooh!
Ronnie, what are we doing?
I fucking tried to tell them that this was a bad fucking idea. But apparently it's stable, and they want to keep him on hand so we can observe and see how it fucking goes.
He looks like he needs put down.
I mean, maybe
Oh,
that's how
right,
we fucking
right.
got here. I don't know.
Oh, Cringe goes ahead and like tilts up Paul. It's like, oh, Paul, sorry about that. It tilts him up right. It's a talking dog.
Hello.
Here I'm typing. We're gonna have to deal with this again, aren't we? Go ahead.
I already did.
If you
Yeah,
did it,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not working.
looks great.
Well, I'll talk about lore real quick as you deal with that bit. For those who don't know what Eternitech is, once again, go watch the other Agents of Hades shows. If you want a little bit of lore now, it's not good. It was some villainous stuff from the second series. Let's just go ahead and say that. But for now, that's something that you guys can deal with.
Oh.
Um,
Panda's typing.
We're trying to figure out.
Paul tries to muster some words, which does not seem to work. Which I'll let him figure out the tech on that end, and we'll just get
I'm working
interrupted
on it.
whenever it functions.
LeapPad's famously not known for their text-to-speech
Mhm.
capabilities.
Yeah, true enough.
You typically have to.
You typically have to type
manual
in.
input. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, after a moment of this, Ronnie turns down to look at the cyber hound that had just strolled in the room and goes, "So, dog, what do you do? You do any cool shit, or
Well, I do all the normal things, I think. You know, fly.
Fly.
Yeah.
okay, dog can fly. You know, I can't fly. I don't think any of you fucks can fly. Maybe the ghost. But Jay, what did you just do? You just changed the camera order.
Moved it.
Change that back.
I can't. I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
This is going great.
So funny.
Don't you guys miss the live streams?
Don't you guys
Don't you love the randomness of the live stream?
The Symmetry
Whatever
cast
you
is
did,
reunited.
Literally just flipped your and Matt's camera. That was hilarious.
How did that happen again? That's how it was when we
I'll
opened.
fix it. The Symmetry cast is reunited, and that includes everyone's favorite cast member.
Yeah.
Technical errors. It's fixed. There we go.
Right.
Now, so
I think probably Cringe goes over to Theo, just pulls him to. Not Paul. Cringe goes over to Theo and it's just like, Theo, I have to tell you something. It's been one of my deepest insecurities that as a dragon myself, I cannot fly.
Oh, Lord Cringe, you have nothing to be insecure about. You are a fantastic part of this unit.
I have tried. I really have, and it's just really not coming up. And I don't know if we can have this dog on the team if the dog can fly, but be a dragon cannot.
Think about it like this, Lord Cringe. The fact that you're a dragon that can't fly, but a dog can, is pretty cringe.
You know, you're totally right. I have doubted myself. I should never do that. This is why we keep you around, Theo.
Faith is important.
Yeah, right,
my
Paul.
God.
You're right.
Dog!
All right. Yes, dog.
Is all you can do fly?
I mean, I can do some other things. And then immediately, he's gonna shoot a laser out of his eyeball. And we can either say that hits no one, or you can make me roll to hit no one. That's up to you.
Okay, what are you looking at anyone when you say it? I'm assuming.
I assume if I'm walking in and they're all around the table, I'm vaguely looking at them all. Yes,
Fine, make me.
but I'm also lower, if that helps.
All right, I'll be nice. This dog shoots a laser out of its eye just up across the table, and everyone kind of like ducks out of the way. It burns a little smoking hole into the ceiling. Ronnie immediately snaps over to you and goes, "You do that inside my ship, you're fucking dead. Double dead. I swear to God, I will throw you out into the river."
I'm not dead right now, actually.
Oh, not another one of them.
What do you mean? That's what you're here.
No. I didn't die. No. Okay, so I got a little sick, as you can see with like the metal bits, and so my friend had to send me to a farm. It's a very nice farm. You guys would love it. There's big fields, gonna run around in. Loved it, but not that.
Nikhila was
they
going to
tell you
make
to look
that
at-
joke. There's no way that's
Yeah.
That was the
genuinely.
Oh no, whole thing. Matt, I told Matt I got lore like for what this was. I hung up. I called back in maybe 2 minutes, and I was like, "I have an idea. Let me know if it's too stupid." And then Matt's response was, "How are you gonna get to that punchline?" And I was like, "I'll get to it."
We'll get there.
And we
They
got
asked
to
me
it
look
so
at
quick.
Flowers.
I figured it'd come up.
Ronnie puts his head in his hands and goes,
no.
"There's so many superheroes who know what the fuck they're doing. This out there somewhere. There's other guy. Why the fuck do I keep getting stuck with these little idiots?"
I'm looking for my friend, the one who sent me to the farm. I've been told that you guys know superheroes. So can you? He's like me, but he's got this symbol like on his chest.
You have a
You
human.
are not. I can't, Nikhil. Can't. An affront to
Okay.
me specifically. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
um, it seems like again, Cringe goes to his shelf of books. It's like, oh right, all right. How to be dead for dummies. Can you read, dog?
I'm sorry. What was that? I was actually.
Can you read, dog? Can you read?
No.
Don't worry, I can't either.
Never mind. Well,
I have to stop the text-to-speech bit. It does not work on stream.
We tried. It's a
I
live
tried.
show.
I tried to work with it. I can't make it work.
never mind. I think living in denial is quite cringe. Let's keep it pushing.
Hmm.
I'm not living in denial, but I'm happy you're happy.
You're not living in denial. You're not living at all.
You are a confusing sort.
Ronnie.
Paul gets it. It's 'cause we're dead, right?
Very good, Paul.
Exactly, Paul.
Yay!
During all this, Ronnie has summoned one of his oars to his hand, and you see him standing there twitching, just an inch away from using it to catapult this dog right out of the room. But he controls himself. Okay. Moving on to the second thing that we have to do.
Yes.
I know we've been dealing with a lot of insane shit lately. It's been fucking nonstop, and that's not going to end today. I don't know how familiar you are with the rumors and all the gossip and underground talk that happens in Arcala, but have any of you ever heard of the Twisted One? It's a stupid fucking ass name, but that's what the kids are calling him.
That is not what I call it.
I have not heard that.
Okay, you know what? Never mind that. There's a guy, supposedly some sort of powerful wizard or some shit. He's like the classic sort of spooky witch terrorizing children kind of thing. Stories that parents tell to scare their kids, not that that's really how that works down here. He was thought to be just a rumor, right? But fitting the season, Halloween time even down here, there have been more rumors of him popping up lately, and we have what seems to be a location as to where this fuck might be. So, we have been tasked to go check it out, because one of two things is going to happen. Either one, we're going to find him, and he's going to be relatively cool, cooler than all of you, and we're going to recruit him, or two, we're going to kick his ass so he stops being a problem. Okay? Everyone on board with that?
I love kicking ass.
Ronnie, by the terms of my contract, I am not allowed to be cool.
You know what? You're doing so great at that job, kid. All right. You're in. You three don't have a choice. Dog, are you coming or are you not coming?
Oh, I'm gonna come. I want to see if my friend is out there. Is this person you're talking about my good buddy?
I suppose it's not impossible. I've never met the guy.
Worth it to me.
Okay. Ronnie gestures for everybody to file out onto the riverboat, but as you guys go, he puts his hand on Theo's shoulder and stops him, pulling him aside for a second. Goes, look, between the adults in the room,
yeah,
I don't trust this fucking dog. I don't know what kind of cyborg shit he's got going on. I don't think you do either. So just, if I'm not keeping an eye on them out there, you keep an eye on them, okay?
Even the way he speaks sends chills in my spine.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much fucking shit down here, and he creeps me out more than half of it.
Okay,
Wait, where are we for that conversation?
He like pulled Theo back and was talking to him last. You could hear it if you want. You're a dog. You hear good.
I would like to have heard.
Yeah, go for it. Why not? I won't stop you.
All that when Theo walks back up, all I'm gonna say is, technically, I'm actually very old. I'm 15, so.
Buddy.
More than one adult.
15-year-old cyborg bloodhound. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right.
That's great. What did you say your name was?
Cord.
Interesting.
Cord.
There are 3 jokes to this character, guys. We've been through
You
2
didn't
of them.
even you didn't
Who can
even
figure it
try and
out?
hide that one, did you?
I should have expected it from the Keel, but I do unironically love the character. With another very dramatic sigh, Ronnie leads you all onto his ship, which for those of you who are new to this setting in the audience, is a large sci-fi dropship stylized roughly in the shape of an old canoe known as the Riverboat, an upgraded, heavily enhanced and modified version of Ronnie's original ship that he used to ferry people across the river Styx way back in the ancient Greek times. But now it's more at Quinjet levels. And he walks into the front and does his classic move, stepping into the elongated cockpit, dramatically summoning both of his oars to his hands and jamming them into the sides where they fit nicely into their assorted slots. He looks back, goes, "Everybody ready? I don't have a seatbelt for the fucking dog, so someone might want to hold on to him."
Oh, I fly.
Not sure how that's going to work in here, kid. And then, without warning, he starts the ship, a swirl of greenish Styx water forming in front of you. And then, like he's pushing off with his oars, he jams them both forward, and the riverboat rockets into the forming portal. Everyone who's been here before, you know what this is. I'm going to assume you've all sat down. Floating dog. The ship around you just jets forward immediately. You slam right into the back wall. Actually, you know what? I forgot the layout of the ship. This is the cockpit, and then there's a hallway at the back center. So not just that, if you're flying in the center, you're going to careen out of the room and back into the cargo area.
Oh God.
To be fully honest, I intended for him to be like any other dog in a car, and also just not succeed at the flying regardless. That's
doesn't get it.
perfect.
All right.
Jet propulsion.
Ronnie, without turning around, hears like the thump and yelp from the back and just goes, "Someone go get him!"
Cringe just unbuckles his seatbelt and just flying
Oh
backwards,
come on.
like tumbling through the air. Like, all right, I'm coming.
After a moment,
I
just
don't know if
for-
I missed him. I'm not really aiming, so I'm just going back.
Just so I'm aware, who has me right now?
I assume either Theo has you or they have put you in a chair so that you'll not fall. Just like pinned to the back by the G-forces.
Oh my
Gotcha.
god.
I see Cringe
Um,
flying. Like, your sea legs, boy! Don't forget your sea legs!
Oh, they're in my bag. And he's flying.
Momo, that's so fucking dumb, and it's one of my favorite jokes Cringe has ever delivered. What?
no, they're in my
That sounds like something out of Gravity Falls. Don't you see, like, they're in my bag. What?
What the fuck? Okay.
After a
From the
moment-
leap pad. From the leap pad, you just hear, "Don't worry, I got them." And then Paul's actual ghost form comes out of the leap pad, and I'm a ghost. I'm assuming G-force doesn't exactly work that good on me.
No, for you, I have not. I was not able to find your art. If you have it and want to send it to me, I don't know if you have it on hand.
I have it somewhere. I'll find it. Well, I'll probably find it
A
somewhere during the
classic
break.
poltergeist until
Yeah.
like a black shadowy figure with a sort of skull hanging in the center of it.
Exactly.
Very, very scary compared to the voice and the leap pad. Like a genuine horror
Intentionally
monster.
terrifying. Pours out of the leap pad and then just kind of floats back and just hooks Cringe in one hand and hooks the dog in the other and just floats back up to the front and goes, "Do we have enough seats?" By the way, to
There are
both of you,
enough
this is the
seats.
coldest thing you have ever felt.
I'm already cold-blooded.
If all 3 of you share that seat over there,
Cord is going to sort of flow over and then lie down on the seat.
Perfect.
Adorable.
I like slide Cringe into their seat because I don't exactly know how to put them back in their seat perfectly. So it's just
dump.
Here. And then he floats back into his fucking leap pad that's in its own chair.
As this has been
I'm
going
also
on-
imagining these are like almost like the Air Force like straps, like seatbelts that are almost like the baby ones that like buckle in the front too.
Oh yeah, this is a
Like
drop
the
ship, so
child
it's
seat?
definitely more
Tell
like
me.
tactical looking.
Tell me Cringe has their own booster seat. I need to know. The Cringe needs to have a booster seat
Yeah,
if they do not
absolutely.
already have one.
Ronnie takes it
Absolutely.
out every single time you leave the ship, and you just keep sneaking it back on whenever he's not in there.
Yeah.
It's not even designed like the rest of the it's very obviously like a Walmart booster seat.
After the chaos in the cockpit of the riverboat, Ronnie eventually takes the ship out of the stream of the river Styx and into the lower levels of Urkala, which, for those who again don't know, is the specific underworld in which this is set. The main city of Urkala exists in these massive ravines. The flat surface of it is completely level and there's nothing above ground, but there's a massive network of canyons that go throughout it with buildings built directly into the sides of it. This goes down extremely deep. There's very bad stuff at the bottom of these canyons, but luckily you're not going down all the way today. However, you are going deeper than usual. And Ronnie takes the ship into an area that you rarely often go, which is a canyon that doesn't go all the way to the surface. Most of them do. They're just ravines straight from the ground going downwards. But sometimes little cracks will branch off, creating these sort of like side street alleyways, right? That are just like gaps in the rock surface. Pretty small compared to the larger main streets and with a lot less light. It is not big enough for the riverboat to pass. So Ronnie docks it at the entrance to this side alleyway and gestures for everybody to take it off. He goes, all right, this is as far as the ship goes. All the weird shit that's been reported has been in there.
All right. Let's head out.
Ronnie sits back in his chair and goes, all right, now, since we might have to do a quick escape, I'm going to stay here, man the ship. You guys tell me if there's any problems. And he leans back against the console, clearly just kind of wanting you guys to deal with this one yourself, as he is not in the mood to deal with all of you right now. But he is on call if you guys need an escape or anything like that.
Typical Ronnie. Always having the ship ready, of course.
Always having the ship. That's his job. He's the pilot.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
going to
He's
be
a
in there
getaway
practicing
driver.
his
That's what he's
monologue.
there for.
Yeah. You guys file out of the ship and enter this little side street. Like I said, it is much smaller and much darker. It's still pretty tall, right? You can see this gap going across the surface as it goes into some smaller tunnels and cracks. But it does get very dark up there. There is no light coming down from above like there would be from higher up streets. There are not a lot of people here. There are a couple, dead people and spirits wandering around as there usually are. But the buildings are much more run down and it's sparsely populated. Ronnie did not give you any guidance as to where exactly on this street the phenomenon has been coming from, so you can either ask somebody, investigate around for yourself. That's your call.
Did he even describe what exactly the phenomenon was, or was it just like the Twisted Man?
Twisted Man, there's an old wizard who he described it as a boogeyman type thing, like a witch that sort of terrorizes children. Very in sort of. He acknowledged it as like a stereotypical Halloween story, which is why it's worth investigating that it's popping up a little bit more.
Cool. Well, is there an obvious witch's hut anywhere?
There is not.
By chance?
It's a magical equivalent of a shady sort of back alleyway kind of thing. There are doors and shops, but they all look relatively sketchy.
Any chance anything smells particularly witchy?
Make me an investigation check. With any sort of smell advantage that you might have. I don't know if your dog powers would provide that.
Dog them.
Dog
21. They do.
21.
I rolled high too. Yeah.
And that's incredibly good because I believe from Jake. Jake, are you here? Was that you that just donated? It was. Thank you, Jake. With a donation from Jake, the Heart of the Dice Roll does apply. Not that it was necessarily even needed. Jake donated for a +5, boosting your roll to a solid 26.
Wow.
Which, yeah, you're easily able to
Damn.
find that. With that, I will reset the timer. Like I said, if anyone wants to donate for bonuses or minuses to rolls, your donations will contribute to that, which you can find the specifics of in the donation links. Now, with a 26 Cord, things down here all smell weird. Obviously, this is the underworld. There's a lot of stuff here that you're not used to. But there is one area that seems like notably different from everything else, right? A little bit farther down, there is a very unassuming door that behind it, you can tell there's an odd smell. Likely, if there's anything out of the ordinary, especially relative to here, it's through there.
Okay. Cord just like excitedly runs towards it.
With no explanation, the dog goes.
Nope. The dog bolts.
I guess I'm following the dog.
You follow the dog. Now, this door is fairly close to the edge, right? These places are built into canyons. This is not necessarily at the bottom of one, right? This large gap in the rock goes up and it extends down. And so this one, it's very close. The little ledge that you've got of essentially what is this world equivalent of sidewalk is pretty narrow, narrower than usual. So you have to be a little bit careful not to fall off, but you get there. No one like answers the door or comes out to greet you, but you're there.
All right, I'm gonna start clawing at the door and whimpering.
You can speak,
You can
you know.
speak words,
I
right?
can. I can. Yes.
What do you think is inside the door?
Something weird. You ever get
what is-
like you ever smell something and you're like, oh my god, I gotta go find out that thing. That was a new one.
I
That's
don't
a new smell
remember
for
what
me, and I
smells
want
smell
this.
like.
That's so sad. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I have friends now.
That's right.
What does it smell like? Question mark.
Matt, what does it smell like again?
Nothing you've ever smelled before. Maybe if,
It's a new
if
one.
anything, it's almost like oily. It's not a nice.
It's
smell.
a brand new smell. I've smelled lots of things in my life. I want to say almost everything that can be smelled. I've never smelled this.
Wow. Well, we better go check it out then.
Now, one of you use your little hand things and open the door.
So, can fly, cannot open doors. Got it. And I
Can
open
fly.
the door.
Can fly, but for some reason ran all the way here.
Yes. both
I
of
just
these
think
things are true.
sometimes people don't take advantage of their ability to fly, and it should go to other people.
Oh, when she says that, Cord like levitates. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
I really thought.
I just
want to
highlight to the audience real quick.
So much better.
I want to highlight to the audience real quick the tragedy that is Theo being here. This man has an origin like the fucking Punisher
Yeah.
and is now the only adult in this entire situation.
It is-
Like, legitimately the only professional here.
I'm an old man. What are you talking about?
The Agents of
Cord
Hades
is the
roster,
eldest.
It's pretty well split into characters who
Two
are like
children,
a little
a
more
dog,
serious
and
and then a
one
little
dude.
bit more on the comedic side. And this is like the comedic characters go on a side quest one shot, which is perfect for what it is. But it's absolutely hilarious for Theo because Soma's not here, Grimnir's not here, Ronnie's back at the ship. It's only Theo.
It's a daycare in here.
This is like if you sent the Punisher with the Great Lakes Avengers to go and solve a problem. Like, he's
Punisher
like,
versus-
why am I here?
Yeah.
Punisher versus
Like-
Archie. Coming to a
Yeah, this is Punisher versus Archie right now. This is what am I fucking doing here? Levels of confusion.
The dog scratching and whining and commotion outside and somebody trying to open the door, which is locked, you do hear somebody inside, right? You hear the creak of some footsteps as somebody approaches the door to try and get a better idea of what's going on, but no one immediately answers it or opens it.
Hello? I can hear you in there. If you could open the door, that would be even better. They're not doing it for some reason.
The classic little panel in the door, just to reveal the eyes, slides open, and you see, it's very dark in there, so it's hard to make out exactly, but you see a pair of eyes, looking very tired and kind of exasperated. Let's look at it and go. not taking visitors right now.
I like flash a badge. I go, Agents of Hades, let us in, please.
He sighs. Trust me, that does not make me more inclined to assist you in whatever you need.
All right. Well, would you perhaps be willing to answer some questions?
If you can ask through the door.
What is the smell?
The smell
The new smell.
probably has something to do with me, but there are plenty of strange smelling things in this world.
Does he smell particularly bad to like just the rest of us?
He does smell a little odd. It's not like if the dog hadn't pointed it out repeatedly, you wouldn't have noticed it, you know? But if you're looking
Okay.
for it, like maybe a little bit.
We're looking for the twisted one.
There's a pause on the other end, and he says, "That's a very terrible name, you know."
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is it actually one who is twisted? Is that a more respectful way to say that?
I don't claim that name in any regard. Some of the younger residents in the area are a bit frightened of me, and I believe gave me that name as a... well, not as an intentional insult, but regardless.
Ah, so you are the one then.
I am the one the stories are referring to, though the stories are a bit exaggerated.
I see. Did Ronnie want us to like detain this guy, or
was
Ronnie
the
basically
actual-
said...
What are we?
Ronnie basically said if he seems like a threat, or if he's, quote, not cool, kick his ass so he stops being a threat, or see if he'll, like, join. Because you're trying to get more...
Got
This is basically a check his
Oh.
vibe sort of mission. He
Got
might
it,
be an
got it.
ally, he might be an enemy. This is a possibly
But-
powerful entity that you heard about, and now Ronnie wants to sort of get an idea of if this is real or not, and what his intentions may or may not be.
Just
Got it.
engage this person in a way where you could either fight them or work with them.
Yeah, that sounds a lot. Look, Nikhil, you haven't seen the show. That's in character for Ronnie. Kick his ass, recruit him, whatever.
Well, pardon my comment, but the place you're living in looks like shit. Are you looking for a job?
It's generally more convenient for me to live away from the spotlight, I've found.
Oh, because of the
Why? Oh, that makes sense.
Paul, that doesn't make sense.
The smell is part of it, yes. Look,
I guess it makes sense.
I'm not... you see the eyes
get one
pull
over.
away. The eyes pull away from the door, and you hear just a dramatic sigh from the other end, and like you see a faint glimpse of him like rubbing his temple, so he goes, "Sure, yes, that. It's an aspect of my
If you
condition."
Oh my god.
if you really think the smell is that bad, I can tell you it's not. I was up with the living and living with this dude who smelled way worse and he was alive.
Thank you, small lizard child.
As far as
Lord
smells
Cringe.
goes. Yeah, Lord Cringe, by the way.
Lord Cringe. Sounds
Yes.
about right. Look, are you here for any particular reason?
I'll give it to you straight. What's your name?
I'd rather not disclose that until I'm more aware of what exactly is going on.
All right, Mr. Twister, here's the deal. We've gotten a lot of complaints about you, and there's kind of two ways that we can go about this. Either you can come with us, or you could tell us a little bit more about yourself.
These are two very easy options.
There's ways that you can find out, but I believe it would be best if I did not come with you. And you'll have to trust me on that one.
Is it because of the smell?
That's a good question.
This man is getting perpetually more and more annoyed with you. Fine. If you're so intent on figuring out the source of this,
I am.
You call yourselves superheroes, yes? Or at least that's what word on the street is?
I'm Paul.
He's Paul.
I'm a superhero.
Don't trust the dog. We are heroes for hire. We are agents of Hades.
Fine.
Heroes for hire.
In that case, perhaps you'll be able to help me with the condition I find myself facing.
Yes.
They call it a bath, if I remember correctly. I haven't been
No,
in one in a while.
Don't get rid of the smell until I can smell it.
Annoyed, even more so now. You hear the latch closes, or the window closes. You hear several locks unclicking. And then the door swings wide open. And the man walks out, does not stop. He's wearing a sort of tattered black cloak, so you can't see a lot of his form. And he, again, is not really looking at any of you directly as he walks out. He walks directly for the edge of the sidewalk, just a few feet in front of him.
Wait, but he's out of the door?
He's out of the door.
Can I go up and smell him and confirm he's the smell, please?
As he walks by you, you take a sniff. This is definitely the guy. He turns around. And as he keeps walking, he doesn't stop. He sort of teeters on the edge of this walkway. He goes, "Fine. Perhaps you will be able to help, and if not, well, this is what you get for insulting me, I suppose." And then he tilts backwards and drops.
He does know we're dead, right?
And after a second, somehow, you see his body rocket upwards, vanishing into the blackness of this cavern above.
Oh, so just everyone can fly now. They're just doing
Is
it out
that
like
your
candy.
friend? He can fly.
Oh, actually, at that, Cord's gonna fly up there to see if that's his friend.
Cord, especially, you see this first. You have been looking out very specifically for the smell. The smell intensifies.
Ooh.
As if whatever is causing it has been... There was like something containing it that is no longer blocking that smell from reaching outwards. And you hear a very strange sort of tearing sound, almost like flesh being ripped. And then, out of the shadows above you, you all see a long, white, gaunt hand reach out. And at the end of this arm, where there would be a shoulder, is a second arm.
Did you bring fucking
And then
Polnareff back?
another. And then another.
Oh my god!
As a long
You did not.
centipede-like body starts to
fucking-
worm its way out of the crevice above you.
You son of a bitch.
Now,
Wait, is symmetry part of this?
we have a little surprise for everybody as this continues.
Including
Oh
the
my god!
flares.
A
Not
little
this.
surprise. Cast, turn your attention to the chat real quick. The Discord
God.
chat. And audience.
Yes.
Here we go. Out of the crevice above you, more and more and more pale,
holy
twisted
God.
arms start to creep out, followed by an extended neck and a twisted, upside-down head. Out of its mouth and out of these glowing veins that seem to be pulsing under the skin, oily, iridescent liquid drips down. You cannot see the end of this thing. Whatever its centipede-like body is, it is long enough that it extends far enough up into this crevice that you cannot see. This thing, this creature, is massive. And as its head sort of drops limply down in front of you, its mouth gapes into this ominous, smiling grin. And out of its mouth, in a creepy, echoing tone, "Hello, friends. He's back!"
Wasn't he like
Told you
not
I
a
had
centipede at the end?
surprises!
Was he not not fixed? I thought he got fixed.
Yeah, he was
I thought
fixed.
he was better.
Maybe, yeah.
Not in
Well,
this
this isn't
universe.
this isn't the same world. What the
Don't
hell's
forget
going on?
multiverse stuff.
You have
We
no
get a lot of
idea.
it.
You have no idea who this is.
Oh my god.
You have no idea who this
You haven't.
is.
Never met this man. All right. Well, Cord's gonna
Where is
fly
my
back
husband?
down. That's first and foremost.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's not my friend.
What's everybody else doing as this thing creeps closer?
You know that sound text to speech makes when you just put A into the chat, just repeatedly.
Ah.
It sounds like the leap pad's broken. It's just it's just one held note.
Cool. I'm gonna try to call my mom. I would like to.
All right, what's the spell for that?
The delivery of that was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Try to call my
I'm gonna
mom.
call my mom.
So we're gonna go for divine intervention here.
Oh my god!
My roll
Watch
needs
it work this time. That's so funny.
for once. I need to roll a 10 or less on a D100. For some intervention here of some kind.
Jesus.
Here we go. Oh my god. No, not even close. Not even close. 55.
Not even close.
Do we have roll help for that one?
Not for that one.
Nah, not D100.
Come on, people
roll.
donate money so we can do things.
Guys,
Wait, hold on,
if you
wait.
guys,
Well, no, you know what? Technically, I guess.
if you donate $400, get that
Actually,
down.
wait. Technically,
Get that down to a
Someone
5.
take one for the
oh,
team.
do we?
Donate
Someone take one for the
$400.
team.
There
Help
is-
the roll.
There is dice in the pool. I can use that. I said it was going to be for D20, but do you want to use the dice in the pool for that? I'll let you guys choose, or it can be go
How
to the
much
next
is in the
roll.
pool?
I'm not going to tell you. That's the game.
Oh, I
I
thought it
don't
was on
get
the
it.
screen. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't want to
Um,
waste it on something that it's not gonna.
Okay, cool. So we'll
But
save
what if
that.
it does?
So the
What if
next
someone
dice
just
roll.
donated 400? We
The
wouldn't
next dice roll
Someone
we'll
donated
get that.
$400 though.
So, Cringe, what are you have a second to respond here?
I'm actively holding Paul and just going ah.
We're making the same noise at the
Yeah.
exact same time.
Also, shout out to all the people who are now donating because I got an audible reaction out of them, which is exactly what I was referring to. Thank you to that. I knew it was coming. So, this thing, you don't know its name, you have no idea what this is. It starts reaching out a hand towards you. Again, dripping with this shifting iridescent liquid as it does.
And so, how exactly would you like us to help?
With a moment of ominous silence, it speaks again, even louder, just saying, "Fix this."
Ah.
Is the hand still coming, or is
Yeah,
it? has it
yeah.
ceased?
If you don't run away, I'm good. Something's gonna
Okay,
happen.
I'm first of all sorry. Second of all, Cord's gonna bark and cast Shatter on the hand.
All right,
Bork.
go for Shatter. We're not going to go into initiative order yet necessarily, but we might, depending on how this goes. Also, yeah,
kinda
this is why
hoping-
I didn't tell the original Symmetry cast that this is why I was reuniting the original Symmetry cast, but it was for this.
You motherfucker.
It was for this.
Okay, how does spells work again?
Shatter, I think, is actually a saving throw on my end, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
con 14.
What's your 14? All right. Is it half damage on a success or no damage?
Let's see.
This is the spell I've seen so many times I don't even remember.
Loud noise erupts the player choice. Each creature within 10-foot sphere. Blah 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 blah. On a failed, takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, roll the damage then.
Okay. And so that's 14 damage, so it would be 7.
Yeah, 7 did succeed. So you let out a bark, and this sonic shockwave emanates outwards, blasting into this thing's hand. It does reel back a little bit, but not as much as you would expect. In fact, the sound wave almost ripples through the hand, the flesh kind of bubbling slightly, but it does not deter the slow reach out towards you.
Well,
And actually, with the dog closest, what's your AC, Cord? I'm so used to masks logic. I need to remember that.
It's 14.
14.
What is this dog doing here?
All right.
About to get smushed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
speeding
about
up
to
a
die.
little bit after getting yelled at. This creature reaches out and grabs you. You are now grappled by it, and
I didn't build a second character.
You
We're gonna
are
have to fight
going to
Candy or
take-
something eventually.
Don't worry. You're going to take.
No, please.
Oh, that's not that bad. That's not that bad.
He's a dog,
10
man.
damage.
He's
a
like
dog.
extremely dead.
He's not dead, but he's not doing great. I messaged Matt also before this and was like, he's a dog, so he doesn't have a lot of HP. Is that okay? And he was like, yeah.
I believe I
Bro.
told. My intent was basically to say, yeah, your funeral.
I mean, you could
You-
do that
the
if
rest
you
of you
wanted.
want-
Misunderstood.
As this gigantic centipede monstrosity grabs this dog.
God.
And
Oh,
as it
God.
takes the dog in its grasp, you see not enough to kill him immediately, but little parts of the metal and even little bits of Cord's fur start melting into that same iridescent liquid as if the mere touch of this
Oh
thing is
my
dissolving him.
Great. So mom didn't answer.
Awesome.
Nope.
We
It's a
do
horror
have.
episode.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We have obsidian shards that we can communicate to Ronnie through.
You do, yes. You have essentially that's
Wow.
the
Memory working
So-
overtime right
exactly.
now.
You have little obsidian
the
mirrors,
fuck,
which are
Ron?
essentially cell phones here.
So I pull out my shard and go, Ronnie, I'm gonna need you to keep that engine warm.
He goes, what? Something going wrong down there?
Yeah. So we found the twisted one. They were not lying. And the dog has been grabbed by one of its thousands of arms. And I think we're
Say
gonna head back.
thousands of arms?
That is indeed what I said.
That's too fucking many. Get the
Way
goddamn
too
dog
many.
back. We need that thing for research or whatever the fuck.
Do we really need
Background.
the dog?
I don't think we need the dog actually, because
Because that
if
means
the dog
I will
is
have to
here-
go get the dog.
The dog is loudly whimpering from
Yeah.
the I want to be though.
I also
D&Dorks
agree
is
we
about to
should
show
leave
up
the
on
dog
the
because-
Does the Dog Die website.
Yeah, seriously.
I had a good feeling the dog might die. I did not think it'd be an hour into the fight.
I
Yeah,
mean,
as long as the dog is alive, I'm no longer your least favorite, so I do think we should let the dog just stay here.
These are all great points, Ronnie.
Oh, you want to be the least favorite. Oh, that's fun.
that's so
Let's
nice of
let's
them.
take a vote. Paul, Lord Cringe, and Ronnie. Who says that we should go save this weird, freaky dog?
The note has not stopped. It's still screaming. It's cringe
I
for
lower the
cringe I'm
volume.
imagining is still holding Paul towards this monstrosity as it is actively crushing a dog, and I'm 6, so that is not exactly a good visual for this child to be seeing. It is not. It has not stopped.
Ronnie shouts through the mirror, no vote, Theo, you promised me you'd watch the fucking dog!
Let me read Matthew.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Hold on.
You have abilities? Can you do something to get out of this?
I mean, I absolutely do. None of them can take on fucking Polnaris.
You're a superhero.
You just have to get out of
Cord.
his grip and run!
Stuff.
You don't have to kill
I
him in one
brought
hit.
shit.
Call
I
the
just
fucking
didn't,
B-Man or something. I don't know.
I didn't think it was gonna be a god holding my
Yeah.
fucking money. But anyway, I have a spell that's technically called Bestow Curse, but it is because it's a TO rip. Like the idea was if you touch it, you get the TO thing. Could that be something?
He's a spell.
You said he's
you can
touching
use
the
it.
metal.
He is he is
I mean,
touching
that's
the
not
metal.
really what Bestow Curse does, though. It like
No,
gives
you-
him disability or
I
something.
did
but-
tell you in character creation that for the anti-cosmic setting, we're transitioning to masks because it let us be more open-ended with the superpowers. This is the last time we're going to be doing 5e in this setting, just because it was easier. So you are allowed to flavor your powers a little bit.
Okay, then I'd like to somehow give him my TO
All right,
curse.
how does bestow curse work?
Oh, we'll find out. I'm touching him. That's fucking established.
That's
Uh,
established.
Choose one ability. Yada yada yada. Okay, I think it's just a saving throw. So it's a Wisdom 14 saving throw.
All right. Oh, and actually, you know what? That gets the dice modifier, doesn't it? Which is going to equalize to... Oh my god. Wait, you said it's a DC 14?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. It's a 15 on the die, and the heart of the dice modifier, which is again powered by notations, -2. Pushing it below Polnaros. No, that's good. That's good for you.
No, that's
Polnaros
good.
fails.
Wait, it is?
No,
the
it's good
save-
for me. It's
the
bad
save-
for Lord Cringe.
The saving throw, yeah, that's fair enough. The saving throw got a -2. So, as this Eterna tech starts kind of creeping outwards from you into this thing's hand, it screeches and lets you go. At which point, it sheds its hand entirely. Like the hand that is sort of being infected kind of melts and drops off. At which point, from this iridescent liquid, another one just immediately grows back out. But Cord, it does drop you. You are free to go.
I'm free.
Yeah.
I'm booking. I'm flying back
All
down, baby. There's a whimpering dog, very upset. Did not enjoy that experience.
All right, back to the ship.
Yeah.
We got the dog.
Okay.
We got the dog.
We got the dog.
This layer. We're gone.
We got
Behind
the
you,
dog.
If anyone looks back to see, you see more of this thing's centipede-like body propelling itself by these massive twisting arms, like just sort of crawling down the sides of this cavern. It keeps pulling itself out of the top crevice, still never seeing the end of it, and it follows you down, its entire twisted body taking up the whole thing. From Ronnie's perspective, he's just kind of sitting in the cockpit, wondering what the hell Theo was talking about. He sees, I mean, I'm imagining the flying dog is fastest. He sees Cord yelping, just barrel out of this
No,
thing.
yeah, it
Turns
looks like
to
a
see-
fucking meteor, man. It's crypto, basically, booming into the fucking ship.
Then turns to see Lord Cringe and Theo also booking it, accompanied by the steadily growing sound of Paul's leap pad. And he just kind of...
Oh, the fucking Doppler effect on the ass.
Yeah. What the fuck are they? And as he says that, he gets cut off by the upside down, screaming, drooling head of Polnaros bursting its way out of this thing. Jesus fucking shit! As you guys burst into the ship, I imagine nobody's stopping. He immediately
Not stopping to go
guns
through a
it.
door either, to be fully honest.
No.
I'm crashing in.
He opened the back entrance of the ship when he heard Theo saying that they were running back. And he guns it. Out the sort of side window of the cockpit as you leave, you see all of the spirits and dead people that were just milling around earlier start running in terror. One of them specifically, one of Polnaros' many hands slams down on this person. Not intentionally, just as an unintentional side effect of Polnaros clawing his way out. And when it does, you see the person's entire body just melt into the same puddle of this liquid instantaneously. Just
Hate that.
Splash.
Not a
Ronnie,
fan.
as he's flying away to okay, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I honestly don't know how this was just some sort of scary story. This thing is terrifying and very real and very large.
Okay.
It's not like he's sneaking around.
Yeah, I
There is
I
a loud
know.
screaming still behind all of this, by the
Someone
way.
fucking mute the goddamn leak pad.
But Paul is allowed to express himself however he likes.
Oh my god.
I turn him up.
Ronnie he pulls one of his oars out of the cockpit, causing the ship to like turn to the side. He points it back at you, and a jet of green water bursts out of it, slamming into the leap pad and immediately curling around it and just muffling around the speaker before he takes it back and slams it in. Goes, okay, so who wants to talk first and explain what the hell that is? Anybody got anything?
Oh, okay. So here's what I've learned, new friend. Basically, great, weird smelling guy. Seemed real nice. Turned out not to be nice. Became very big. Hurt me personally. I think there was a miscommunication when you guys didn't come save me. He was very scary, so I could understand being too afraid to act in the moment. But
Ronnie listens to that, and then with a brief pause afterwards, kind of just looks over everybody and goes, so someone want to explain why the dog is giving me the best tactical brief here?
He kind of just jumped in. Listen, we talked to the guy, and he said he wanted us to fix him, and then he turned into that.
Jesus Christ, he's still fucking chasing us. Ronnie hits a couple buttons, and a little screen that seems to be like a back camera on the riverboat pops up. And yeah, as you guys are heading upwards out of the caverns and canyons of Urkala, behind you, slamming into walkways and kind of bringing bridges crashing down, is the form of Polnaros, centipede-like body still trailing off as it clambers its way up, still screaming. It seems almost bigger now than it was, as if its body sort of just automatically grows to fill the space available.
can we just go get his boyfriend or whatever again, and then just not do
Well, we
this?
don't know about his
Yeah,
boyfriend.
you don't know that. This
don't
might
know
not even be
anything.
the same
Let me
time.
roll to see if I'm also from Symmetry.
There is a canon lore explanation for why this is happening, and I will tell you later.
I like go up to the front of the cockpit and I like grab the mic and I say, "It's time for me to do something about this." I channel all of my divinity and say, "Shun the non-believer," and it's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or he is turned for. If it's a fiend or undead, I'm going with if he's here, he's undead.
Yeah, it's a good spell because
Okay.
arguably, well, technically everyone here is dead, but I'll count it. So
Yeah.
you said what was the save?
DC 15.
All right, we have not hit the 10 minutes yet, but we're coming up on it, I believe. So this will not get any modifiers.
Okay.
Oh, that's an 8. That's a fail. So what is
Okay.
turned exactly? I have an idea,
let's
but
see.
remind me of the exact effect.
A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't
Ah.
willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions for its action. It can use only the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Extremely
basically it
helpful.
can't-
Yeah. In the rear
It
view
can't follow
camera,
us.
you see it screech and its centipede body start to recede back into the ravine below. As this happens, Ronnie sort of keeps flying forward for a bit just to make sure it's gone, and then brings the ship to a standing hover.
So I don't think we're gonna be able to recruit him.
I mean, yeah, I didn't fucking think so.
Well, you sent us to go see him.
Thank you for clarifying, Cord. I didn't think so with the new information that I have just gained from seeing that giant fucking centipede-ass looking monster chasing us up through the cavern, okay? Is that more clear for you?
Yes, thank you.
So what's the plan now? Do we just report this?
I mean, I think we gotta... Did you see it fucking melt that guy?
Yeah.
It almost melted me.
So, as much as I hate to fucking say this, we can't just leave it down there.
I'm sorry. It almost melted me was a voice against going back.
Yes, good. I'm well fucking aware, but you're a goddamn superhero dog, aren't you? Dead superhero dog? Isn't this your whole thing? Fighting monsters? Look, these fucks, he gestures at everybody else. They've fought horrors from down there before. There's a thing called Lamashtu. You weren't around for that. But they're used to
Ugh.
this shit. I've been doing
Don't
this for way
remind me.
longer than they've ever been around.
Okay.
Interesting.
So you just want us to run on back, or can we maybe do we got reinforcements? Where's Grim? Where's Soma?
I mean, if you want to try and find Ganze and get Soma out of there, not technically under my jurisdiction.
I don't want.
Grimnir's up on the
Never mind.
surface right now.
I don't
Remember,
want Soma.
the whole point of the
No.
dog that's here with us now is because we don't have a lot of reinforcements, okay?
Yeah.
Remember
yeah,
that?
Yeah. I remember.
I mean, I guess
I
if we
have
need
to be honest.
Hmm?
I thought this was going to be a lot more fun. When I did this with my old friend, it was so fun. It was flying around, zip zap zoom, easy peasy. No crazy monsters grabbing me.
yeah, it's worse down here, ain't it? That's
Yes.
kind of our job, is to make sure it's less worse for everybody else. We take the worst so that they don't have to do that. Okay, superhero shit.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what? We just turn this bad boy around and head right back in and give it a second shot?
I mean, I get there's one we could go. Fuck me! Did anything fucking hurt it? Did you fight? Actually, wait. He points at Cord. Dog, you said it tried to melt you, right? How did it do that?
It did. How did it try to melt me?
Yeah, how did it melt you?
I don't have hands, actually. I have a dog. It sort of just grabbed me.
It grabbed
and-
you, okay, and you're not
Yeah.
melted.
I'm not melted, but that's because of the robo bits.
Great! Great. See, I fucking told you guys the dog might be worth it. The robo bits work. We have a pathway here.
Incredible. Well, I tried to leave the dog to handle this thing when we first encountered him, and it didn't go very well.
I tried to let the dog do
also
the work,
is
but
like the dog is like clearly injured right now. This is
Okay.
this is a very hurt dog,
I shouldn't have to clarify.
licking
this.
his own wounds.
I did not suggest throwing the dog at it and letting it see what happens, right? We have a weapon we can maybe use. I'm not human. I'm way fucking older than that. But I'm fairly certain from my experience around you people that you're generally not in favor of letting the dogs die. Correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
like dogs.
Normal dogs, yeah, usually.
Well, I'm just saying in this situation.
Cringe, if you say the word fly one more time, you're gonna be flying out the back of the ship.
Controlled levitation.
He raises the finger and points it at you, and then just slowly puts it down. He goes, okay, I have one other guy we can go and check. He might
That was
Mike.
pretty cringe.
be able to get something out of this dog's metal bits that we can use. Okay?
And then the new guy is nice.
This new guy is he's a little dickhead, but he might be able to help.
He'll fit right in.
You said that about this guy.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of friends, Paul. And with that, Ronnie takes the ship off into another canyon. He is going somewhere else. You guys have a moment to talk amongst yourself if you would like, or we can time skip there. I will leave that to your discretion.
Hey, is there enough time to get like a short rest or something again?
Yeah, sure. You
The
can,
dog
you can,
is very hurt.
you can short
I'm
rest.
hurt.
You can short rest if you want. Yeah.
I want to heal. I don't even know if you can heal from a short rest, to be fully honest. But I would like.
There's
you
hit
can.
dice.
You
I don't know how many
Okay.
hit dice a dog has, but there are hit dice.
Yeah.
Hey, forgive me for being a little bit evasive to Eternatech.
Yeah, no,
When
that's understandable.
Eternatech, the dog
Speaking of which,
shows
It
up.
is really funny
Hey,
because
do we have
Nikhil
any of those
doesn't
robot bodies
know
around?
what that is. Huh?
No, I pitched this idea, and Matt was like, "That actually fits really well. We have a thing like that." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Great."
Perfect.
The synergy with Metastatic is really, really good. But yeah, anyone?
Do we
say
have
anything?
any of those robot bodies lying around that we had in the last time?
Not in the ship. There are definitely some of. Well, oh, are you meaning for Paul specifically? Like to,
Yeah,
to
he can
pilot
possess
around?
those.
Okay, yeah.
And like,
If you're meaning for Paul, there is definitely one like in the cargo hold, just in case you ever need it. It's like it's wrapped up it's in like a stasis sort of containment tube that looks very technological,
Gotcha.
but then wrapped around this are very magical looking chains. Like there's all sorts of precautions on this thing. But there is one
Gotcha.
as a backup if you do need a physical body to possess. Which,
Uh,
given the situation, Ronnie will let you get it if you want it now.
oh no, I'm not gonna ask Ronnie. Ronnie scares me. He is, however, while we are flying there, in the best text-to-speech version of whispering. I don't know how that would even work. Just you hear asterisk. Theo, asterisk.
Yes, Paul.
Asterisk. Can I have a plan, comma, but I need you to trust me. Asterisk.
I love the text to speech that says things like comma and asterisk.
Comma.
Your plans have
Very
never
old
failed
text to
before,
speech.
Paul. So sure.
Do we still have one of those bodies? Question mark.
Yes, we do, Paul. I grabbed.
I might be able to help more if I was in one.
I agree.
All
We
right.
head to the cargo bay.
Head to the cargo bay. Theo, I'll go ahead and say this. I think that you are the only person that Ronnie has trusted with the sort of spells that are needed to unlock
Right.
the protections on this. Nobody else knows how to do this. But he at least trusts your judgment as a son of Athena. He trusts your wisdom. So you
Son
have
of
access to
Athena.
this. Yeah, he's a demigod.
Now there's a very specific reason I asked for Theo. Out of anybody on this crew, he's the only person who has no idea how tech works, to the extent that Paul would have no idea how tech works. So I'm assuming that the easiest way to get me to possess this thing is just, instead of me jumping from the leap pad to there, I don't want to get rid of my leap pad. How about you just put me where that thing's head is?
Oh,
And
we're
that
doing a
should work
Zola?
out just fine.
Makes sense to me.
Just plugged in with like a micro USB into the side of its head and just duct taped to
Yeah.
the front of it.
All right.
That is
So, to clarify for everyone who has not seen Agents 2, what you're looking at roughly, we don't have art for these drones, but this is a very sleek, very clean, almost Apple-esque, actually uncannily similar to those robots that Elon Musk debuted like a couple weeks ago. That's what I was sort of picturing in my mind when I made these things a year ago. So that was a fun little day for me. But imagine one of those, but with twisted bits of like tumorous flesh kind of coming out of the joints and wrapping around it in certain parts, and now with a child's leap pad duct taped to its face. It's a very weird contrast that somehow makes it scarier, I would imagine.
he is very, like, his body language is that of if you scaled up a 6-year-old to the size of like a 6-foot man. So it is just very excited about its new body, and tries to sneak back to the chair that he was in,
Clank, clank,
very
clank,
quietly,
clank, clank, clank,
on his
clank,
metal
clank,
feet
clank.
that he has not used.
Yeah, metal feet on a metal floor.
Mhm.
As you get in, Ronnie, without turning back, he just goes, "Yeah, I kind of figured you were gonna do that, you know." You think
I don't know what
get
you
a
were
fucking-
talking about.
You think I don't get 17 alarms blaring on my console when that thing gets unlocked?
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, okay. You just sit down. Don't touch anything except the chair. And the floor.
I
He
am-
knows how your 6-year-old brain works. And just
Yeah.
clarifies.
Just sitting with his legs slightly lifted above the floor.
After a couple more moments of flying, you guys arrive in another sort of back alley area. Not as much of a like dark shady one, but like on the outskirts of the city, right? There are less buildings built into the walls here. It's more just rough gray stone with the occasional building. And Ronnie pulls into a little side alcove, which seems to be like not necessarily like a garage, kind of a very makeshift looking garage. And you can see a big metal sign, very ramshackle and thrown together, and it says Pincher's Workshop.
Pincher.
Pincher.
Don't love that.
Okay, this guy is an, I'm not going to say friend, but this is one of the guys who helped me get some of the upgrades to the ship going a couple years back. He's good with tech, which is a little bit hard to get down here. If anyone can figure out a way to replicate this stuff safely, he can do it. He starts to walk down. Before anybody asks, the reason I didn't ask him about this before is because I definitely know that he's going to try to keep some of this stuff for himself, and then that's going to be something we're going to have to deal with later down the line. But at this point, there's a fucking centipede monster rampaging down in the lower levels, and I don't want that to keep happening. Everyone good?
Yeah.
I will say, Ronnie, your ability to be older than humanity and still somehow have no friends is extremely cringe. I admire that about you.
He's wearing a mask. You can't see his facial expressions, but you imagine what you think his facial expression is under there. You're right. You're right.
He's beaming with pride.
Thank you, Lord
So
Prince.
happy.
The last time I tried to have friends, didn't go too well. And he starts walking out. If you guys all follow him, he takes you to the door of this place, knocks on the metal door, goes, Pincher, open the fuck up. And very quickly, the door opens to reveal a very small little figure. About the height of Lord Cringe, actually. Seems to be a little gremlin type monster. Definitely not human. For those, I don't have art for this guy, but if you want to get a rough idea of what I imagine him looking like, Google no, this is the thing. This is close enough to it. There's a real monster this is based on, but if you Google Hobkins Gremlin, it's a cryptid. It's very similar to the Pokemon Sableye. This is a real cryptid that Sableye was based on. If you want a rough idea of what this guy looks like, the Hobkins Gremlin. A very tiny.
What the fuck?
He's a very tiny, very sort of creepy little man. He's got dark blue skin. His eyes are pure silver and almost metallic in nature. He also has little, like, seams all over his body, is the best way I can describe it. And he's wearing kind of like what you would expect from a sort of blacksmith-style outfit. And he looks up at you guys and grins, set of very, very, very sharp, pointy teeth. He goes, Ronnie.
Oh, you gotta do that again, my friend.
Oh, it's Discord. Oh, Discord noise suppression might kill that voice. Oh, well. Discord noise suppression might kill that. It's probably gonna work.
Don't like that at all.
Oh well. I'll try it one more time. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Hey, good to see
Nope.
All right, cool. Discord noise suppression is gonna kill that. I tried. The funny thing is, I bet chat can hear it, but oh well. Sometimes.
And now he's British.
And now he's British.
No.
Yeah, you gotta do the classic, like, cough a little bit, and
I'll
then just
totally.
pop
Well,
out with the normal
yes,
voice.
chat. I know you guys can hear it, but can I turn off noise suppression easily? How would I do that? Surely there's a way.
I have a button right next to my end
Yeah.
call button that can turn it off.
Hold on. Give me, if I can't find this in like 2 seconds, I'll figure it out, or I'll not worry about it. Noise suppression. None. I'll try this one more time.
Good to see ya.
Better.
There we go.
Better.
Cool.
Yeah.
Better.
I still didn't get it, but I think that's user error at this point.
No,
for me.
that's probably intentional. This guy's not necessarily the easiest to understand.
Gotcha.
Ronnie looks down, goes, fucking, hey, Pincher. Look, we got a dog, and we need the dog to do some fucking techno shit for us. He then just kind of gestures to you, Cord.
Oh, what is the plan?
Ronnie
Do you just need more?
kind of shrugs, he goes, I wasn't there. I didn't fucking see this shit happen.
Okay, well, I can just make more. We didn't need to go to a whole guy.
Ronnie holds up and no. Don't make more. I don't think
we
you
don't need
understand
that.
what the fuck is all over your body right now, kid.
Oh, robo bits.
Bad Robobits.
Bad. Very bad robo bits.
Ronnie
I kind
sighed.
of got the tail end of it, but I do. Sorry, this is the wrong character.
I kind of got the tail end of it, but I do understand the concept of RoboBits being bad.
Look, Pincher, just go see if you can figure out a way to replicate this ship safely, alright? I am gonna go back to the fucking ship, get some scans going, and see if I can find the centipede monster that's rampaging down there. Do not ask, he points at Pincher. They will deal with this. They saw it happen. I'm just gonna fucking hell with a day. And then he walks back to the ship to get some scans done, leaving you alone with this little gremlin guy who, still grinning, gestures for you to come into his workshop.
How's he smell, Matt?
He smells like a mechanic shop. So I described Polnaros as oily in a very weird way because it was the weird like dripping iridescent stuff. This guy's like machine oil.
All right. Cord's, for the record, a little disappointed, but it's all right.
Pincher gestures for you to get on like this little workbench. Cord.
I will do it. But just so you know, don't like touch it, or you might get it, and then your friend's going to have to laser your face.
Pincher laughs, and rather than respond, he just kind of gestures to the seams that are all around his body and goes,
We got some shit going on.
Cord says nothing. Cord did not get it.
The gremlin.
Cohen did not get it.
Leans in a little bit, and suddenly, despite up to this point you not having any real idea why this guy might necessarily be called Pincher, other than maybe his teeth,
I was assuming.
one of his massive, pure silver eyes segments. You know those like claw machines that are not like 3 tongs, but like pieces of a
And
half
I
circle?
was wrong. What
His
the fuck?
silver eye splits into 4 triangular pieces of metal and pops out on these spindly little arms, kind of snapping a little bit.
Matt, when you're like lying in bed at night, are you like, oh, you know what'd be sick? You know what'd be so fucking cool? A little gray dude whose eyeballs turn into claw machines. I'll write that down for future use.
My
Yes,
man,
literally exactly that. I'm not joking.
Well, you're aware that therapy is
I'm
covered
not-
by insurance. You
I'm
can
not
go and
well.
like.
I'm not well.
I need
now,
to see your notes app immediately. What's in there?
with these little claws that he has on his eyes, or instead of eyes, really, Pincher kind of begins poking at you, Cord, as if to sort of test the response of these metal parts of your body.
But wait, so are his claws organic or tech?
They're metal. The eyes are metal.
Okay.
They've been replaced in some sense. And he looks up. For the sake of I think everybody, I'm going to not do the voice this time. I'll tone it down a little bit to make it easier now that you guys have an idea, can imagine. He goes,
So, how'd you get like this anyway?
Well, you know, classic stuff. Supervillain, fighting. Nikhil hasn't watched the show, doesn't know what this is.
I mean, I think that, no. I want to hear what the dog that probably doesn't understand the situation thinks about this.
I mean, he thinks that there was a supervillain,
Yeah.
and then I went and I fought them, and then suddenly this stuff started growing on me, and then my friend was like, "You know what? You should go to a farm." And then well, now this. That's all I got.
Any of the rest of you know any more about this? Because the dog doesn't seem to know a lot.
No.
So the
No.
dog, the dog is dead. Sort of doesn't understand that
Not
as fact. Super dead. Doesn't
Upstate
quite
is, I
understand
believe, what
that.
it's called.
The dog is in a state of being up and is sort of coping with that because he's not up, he's actually the opposite of being up.
So he's down.
Yes.
I don't follow.
I also don't follow, for the record.
I think that's just Lord Cringe. Pincher's examination continues as you talk, by the way. The little seams on his body occasionally opening up with more metal tools just popping out of every which way, like he's a living Swiss Army knife.
I'll say this, Matt, because I was going to have this be anything anyway, and I feel like Pincher might be interested. At least some capacity of these metal bits can be turned into a high-powered gun.
Okay, sure.
You didn't fucking lead with that?
Yeah, that's okay. Pause everything in real life. Nikhil, you were desperately trying to figure out how to worm your way out of getting
Whoa,
grabbed by
okay.
this thing, and you had a gun?
High-powered gun would deal like 3d8 or something
That's
of
pretty
necrotic
good.
damage
Okay.
to Polnaris. He would have
Okay.
been fine.
Well, how
But also,
about-
like, the idea of him just grabbing the dog and then the virus affecting him
No, that
worked
worked.
better
That
than
did work
shooting
better.
the thing.
That did
So
work
if that
better,
had
you're right.
failed, maybe it'd be like, oh, also he has this gun. But
Okay, I'm gonna let you describe this then. As Pincher keeps just kind of like poking and prodding at your metal bits, trying to interface with them, he accidentally trips whatever trigger it is that causes the gun to manifest. And I'll toss that one over to you
Yeah.
to see what everybody sees.
basically, because he's got like little metal patches, and all of a sudden he clicks the right thing, and from the side of this dog's body comes like a 90s comic giant-sized gun that just pops out and it booms out. It's probably much bigger than Pincher is. It seems like it would unbalance the dog, but luckily it does not. I guess he's got geoscoping, but yeah. It's much longer than the dog is, too.
At seeing the weaponization that this thing has, Pincher's smile somehow grows even bigger.
Terrifying.
We're
Hate
not
that.
supposed to use that except for emergencies.
I mean, from the way Ronnie sounded, this sounds like an emergency.
Was the robot not an emergent? Was the giant monster not an emergency? I was under the impression that it was an
mean-
emergency.
It's kind of hard to get to. I don't have like you gotta pop a thing. I gotta like. I was in the middle of being squeezed.
Pincher keeps kind of
my
just poking
God.
and prodding at your metal parts as this goes on, still waiting for an explanation from anyone who is willing to give it, though whatever information you're willing to share might not be everything. I'll leave that to your discretion.
If this word means anything to you, we believe the tech on this hound is Eternitech.
Maybe an insight check.
I'm damn good at that.
Oh, that also there will be a modifier to that if there are any that came in. Let me check here. Oh, there definitely are.
Oh, boy.
Noted. Thank you to the person the anonymous person who donated $100.
Wow.
Thank you
Jesus.
to that person. I'd shout you out, but it was anonymous. Greatly
Oh,
appreciated
shit.
though.
Well, this
I
is-
won't tell you if it was a plus or a minus.
Yeah. Depending
Well-
on if it's a plus or a minus, I don't know how much it'll matter because I rolled a 19 on the die, and I have
Can
a
we
plus
save?
13.
Can we save the $100 one for not an insight check? I feel like that's.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Yeah, I will. I'll be nice for the sake of funny, and I'll save it. I'll save the $100 one.
Cool, because I rolled a 32.
Jesus Christ!
How?
How
God.
much bonus does Theo have to insight?
He's
Is
a
that like a nat
demigod
20?
of the goddess
No,
of
I
wisdom.
get it. I get how we got here, but that's
It's a
crazy.
19 on the die. It's not even a nat 20.
You have a
That's
plus
insane.
13?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That does work.
Okay.
That's crazy, man.
I forgot how good at
This
certain
is how we
stuff-
quantified my wisdom powers, okay?
That is
in
true.
D&D.
That is true. Is you just have an insane insight bonus. Yeah. So with your insane skill at this, yeah, Pincher knows exactly what that is. He's not letting that on to anybody else, but like he clearly recognizes the name, and it clearly interests him.
Hmm. I'm sure you will handle it with great care, as it can quickly get out of hand.
He nods, kind of like shutting the end. Fuck it, this is horror. I can make it gross. He nods, like closing his eyes to make him seem more confident, and like he closes it over the little spindly arms, so they're still kind of popping out of the closed eyelid before he opens them back up.
Disgusting.
Oh,
Great.
that's fun.
Remember,
Yay.
chat, if you said anything out loud, you have to donate. That's how this works.
The rules.
So, he goes, oh yeah, of course, handle with care.
Mhm.
This is going to be interesting. I have no idea what the hell your stat is in this. Cord, make me an Arcana check. I feel like this is not going to be high. But maybe I'm
I actually
wrong.
do have a good Arcana because I gave myself good intelligence for investigation. So,
Okay.
and it's the same thing. Ooh, and that was a high roll, so it's a 24.
A 24. Also, to answer, Retro is cool asks, are the Pinchers organic? No. All the parts that sort of pop out of Pincher are metal. He's clearly a cyborg. Like the description I gave of living Swiss Army knife is the best way that I could imagine him or describe him for that. You should have got a 24.
Yeah.
You can definitely feel as Pincher is kind of like messing around and analyzing stuff. He is definitely, whether this is something that he should be doing or not, like you can feel that he sort of triggers like a little self-replication thing. A little piece of the tech expands outwards and then it like breaks off and he sort of just takes it. And he does that a couple times.
I feel like I didn't need Arcana for that.
No,
He's taking pieces of my body away from me.
Well, no, that's it. He's doing it not visibly. Like he's trying to do this sort of subtly, and you can feel it sort of splitting off a little bit.
Hello, friend. So these are bad things I've been told. The robo bits. So maybe don't take them. And that's just...
Pincher ignores you. And instead, he looks over at Paul, who notably also using the same tech at the moment, because this robot body has been deactivated a little bit more, but is still technically the same stuff. And he kind of just, actually, no, he didn't even wait. One of his little tools popping out of like his forearm kind of gestures you over.
And I get between them. And I'm just like, listen, I know you're unaware of the early 2000s hit Full Metal Alchemist, but sort of this dynamic is going on, and you're not touching him.
Yeah. What is that?
Pincher kind of he gives like a very exaggerated shrug. He's like,
Come on. Gotta mess with it to
I
help,
don't
right?
think so. I don't think so. And you look like you bite. I do like that about you,
he does like a little
but
snap.
you're not touching him. You're not touching him.
Come on. Freaks gotta stick together, right?
Not that close. Not that close. Back up.
He holds up his hands and kind of takes a step back, and then goes,
Hang on.
and he walks away into like a back room, and you hear him rummaging around through some sort of machinery or something.
Weird guy.
Yes. Very
I
strange.
do not like it here.
He took some of the robo bits. I feel like that should be addressed.
He took some of it.
He took some.
Anyone want to do
Okay.
anything here? You don't have to, but like usual, I'm again so used to sort of masks game flow.
I want to quickly. Cord. The Pincher's left, right?
Pincher's in the back room, yeah.
Cord is going to struggle to get himself on his back, and then just sort of like, if someone could come here and hit the specific spot on my stomach and put this gun back in me, that would be very nice.
Paul very confidently walks over and goes, here, and tries to like just push it back in.
No, on the stop. It is like a 11. Leave the gun alone.
Hold on. Stop everything. Paul just touched active Eternitech.
Yeah,
oh,
but
fuck, yeah, I did.
Paul's already tech, yeah?
You don't
The
know
body
how
is.
this is. For anyone who has not watched Metastatic, let me give you a quick rundown of what's happening here. The tech that is inside Cord belongs to the villain of that series. The body that Paul is currently wearing also belongs to the villain of that series, but his has been
good God.
deactivated. Cord's is more active. Paul, Constitution check for me, please.
Shit!
Constitution save, and we're definitely going to put the modifier on here.
What's my modifier?
You tell me the dice roll, and then I'll tell you what the hard
That would be an
dice
11.
roll. An 11?
Mm-hmm.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky. Because I had in my brain it was going to be a DC 15, and the modifier was a +5. So,
Thank you, mystery donator!
Thank
Oh
you
my
to
God.
mystery $100 donator who just prevented something very, very bad from happening. Paul, you do reach over and touch this thing, and as you do, you feel the tech start to sort of give and shift under your hand as it gets close.
So I like reached for it. Did I stop or did I touch it and then all of a sudden it starts to like mold?
I'll phrase it this way. You have touched it because you said you did.
Yeah.
That save was for it not to immediately jump over. So you touch it,
Shit.
it's moving. Now what happens?
Okay. My hand goes all the way back. What?
Yeah. You gotta watch to not get the tech bits. If you just come rub the stomach, the flesh part, it'll be okay.
Paul, this seems like it might be a level of precision that's a little too much for you, buddy.
I need an adult.
Lord Cringe, could you please go help him?
I
I'm
said
not
I
an
need an
adult.
adult.
I'm not an
Okay.
adult
That's-
here.
Yes, I'm
cool.
here.
That's going on the TikTok, I think. That's gotta go on the TikTok. All right. With the most horrifying challenge yet, rub the dog's tummy, falling to Theo.
Good God. So what is this, a DC 20 deck save?
I mean, yeah, deck save to make sure if you're
Yeah, so
going
you don't
really
touch the metal
gingerly and
bits.
trying to not touch any of it, I will make you deck save for it.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch any of this shit. Okay. Do I actually roll a deck save here?
Yeah,
If
but it
you-
should be a low one because it's not
no,
like
here's the
completely
thing.
over its body.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to tell you whether you just poking it is immediately going to do something bad or if that was exclusive to Paul because he's connected to it. But if you want to go in and try to avoid that entirely, you're going to have to do a deck save.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So let me
I am, since I'm assuming within 10 feet of me, my aura of protection does give him +10 to all saving throws.
Oh,
Sorry,
I
plus
can,
three. Plus three.
I can also give you Bardic because that's what I was going to do for being cute dog stuff, and this is a dog wanting a belly rub. So
What's your Bardic die? Is it a D8?
it's a D8.
D8. So I got a D8. I get an additional +3 from Lord Cringe's cringy aura. And then
No
I also
modifiers
get
on this one from the
I get an additional
damnation.
+2 to dex saving throws when I'm facing things alone because I'm so brave. So
See,
here we go.
if this fails, it'll be really acceptable.
I would counter that if you're getting buffs from two teammates, you're not facing it alone. Calm your ass down there, Nathan. You're getting
All right,
two
all right,
ally
all
buffs.
right.
You're not alone, bud.
Okay, so it's an 11 on the die, +2 for my dex save, which makes it 13, +3 from Lord Cringe, which makes it 16, and +5 from the dog.
Extra
That's
shout out to
21.
Jake for the good addition of Bark Dick Inspiration. Which is very good. Thank you for that.
Barkdick inspiration, Jesus.
I rubbed the dog's belly in the most unloving way,
Terrified.
carefully trying to avoid any freaky tech.
And you do
like a
not touch
napkin
any of the
between.
tech panels.
Like a little napkin.
For the record, Cord is like wagging his tail. He's fine with this.
He loves this.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
He doesn't
And
touch
you
any
did
of the
successfully,
tech.
so I guess the gun pops
Yeah.
back in.
Okay, I was gonna leave that to you. So the massive gun retracts into Cord's side.
Oh, good.
Crisis seemingly averted.
I love that took so much time. I thought that was
No,
just
that's,
going to be a
that's
little
great. I love this. That's what these fun little one shots are for.
Absolutely.
After a couple minutes more, Pincher comes back out of the back room holding a bunch of stuff in his arms, just a bunch of random machines and things. There again, little metallic things popping out of his arms to help him hold this unnaturally large load. But despite carrying all this, he just kind of like dumps it unceremoniously on the floor and starts picking some of it up and just sort of poking at Cord's metal parts with it. He does not address you again as he does this. He just kind of keeps doing stuff.
Why are we here?
What is
I
happening?
am also confused on why we're here.
This is what Ronnie said to do. You can call Ronnie and ask if you want. Ronnie told you this
Ron,
guy was
buddy.
good at tech, but that's all that you really know.
So, Pincher, what's your kind of goal here?
I mean, he actually just kind of like shrugs here for a second. He was like,
Told me to mess with the tech. I mean, what do you need? Look,
Well,
I'm
we kind of
having
have a
great time.
crisis going on in the lower levels that
There
we
wasn't
need
a
to get
plan.
back to.
He goes, and you need more of the dog stuff to handle that.
I guess, sure.
He nodded. Yeah, I can do that.
Was it
Okay.
that successful of a strategy?
This is
I
kind of.
mean, he
He
dropped
still
you, so
chased
yeah.
us after grabbing me. I don't know what
Yeah.
parts of me are gonna be doing to him.
With haste, and Ronnie will pay you double.
Pincher nods and he kind of just gets back to work. Once again, that's going to take a couple minutes. We can fast forward to him being done with it if you want, but as usual, I will give you guys a chance to say anything if you would like. But if there's nothing,
I got
No,
nothing.
I'm good.
after a couple minutes, you see him kind of like his lack of eyes sort of widen in excitement, and he pokes something again, and the gun that is in Cord's side ejects outwards again. But this time, he pokes it a couple more times, and it pops off. It detaches. And then he taps a couple more things. He slams another piece of metal into Cord's side just because all kind of random stuff. And after a couple minutes, a second gun pops out. So he's duplicated it, apparently. And then he unceremoniously takes this gun, which is way bigger than he is, and just chunks it towards Paul.
Shit. Can I dodge?
You can dodge. You can try to catch it. It's your whatever you want to try to do.
Don't touch
I am
it.
not trying. I'm not trying to touch jack shit after what just happened. Yeah. What do I need to roll to dodge?
It would be a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Boop. 12.
Excellent. No modifier to that, but something's certainly going to happen. But I
Shit!
think now it's about 2 hours, so it's a little longer than usual. I think it's a great little cliffhanger for us to take our break.
Amazing.
Fuck.
All right.
Oh,
Don't go anywhere, everybody. We will be back in just a couple of minutes to get to the bottom of this. Donate to charity in the break if you would like, and we will return in just a couple minutes. And we are back. Before we see the results of that roll that Paul made, I will remind everybody about the charity stuff real quick. We are working with the Heart Foundation this month to raise money for them. They are an organization that works with hospitals and raises money for heart disease research. We have raised a good amount so far over the course of this. We are over the 2,600 mark. So thank you very much to everybody who's donated, because that is fantastic.
Just this show? Or...
No, but across only 2, which is still pretty good, because again,
Yeah,
there was
that's
supposed to be
fantastic.
more. And again, there might be another one coming up depending on scheduling. But if you would like to donate, you can do so in a couple places. We have the QR code down there that will take you right there. There's a link going through the Twitch chat, and also there is a Twitch panel. If you're on desktop specifically, you can scroll down under the stream and go through there. There are incentives for donating. You can go through and modify dice rolls for people, which has actually saved people's asses twice this episode alone. So maybe you do some minuses next time and screw them over for the next hour or so. Speaking of
make us all die now. That's the next move.
Speaking
TPK.
of screwed over, Paul, you were trying to dodge this thing, right?
I was indeed.
Yeah, and you got a 12. So
I did indeed.
if you're not catching it, this massive gun, which Nikhil did describe as like several feet in length, because it's like a 90s weapon.
It's longer than the dog. It's like a Rob Liefeld giant fucking.
It just hits you and knocks you to the ground and sort of pins you there.
Is it not getting
Ow.
absorbed though?
Ow.
Well, I mean, you don't. It's not instantaneous, but I might have somebody get it off of him quickly.
Ow.
Which, by the way, I am keeping
Ow.
in my head. Someone's gonna have to make a roll for that fast, because if you stall too long,
Wait, can I?
We're doing stuff.
Cringe,
Crime's
you're doing it.
good.
All right,
Crime
make me a
is good,
strength check, or if you have like a spell or something for this, you can do that.
That's a great question.
I have no idea what your spell list is. It's a mystery.
I have nothing that would super help me at this point. Oh man, I could have probably used Sanctuary if I had enough notice that this was happening. Is the tech technically magical?
it is a hybrid of magic and technology. So, sure, probably. We'll have to see exactly what your purpose is, but it's technically
Yeah.
magic.
Because I was trying to see if dispel magic would work on the gun. Specifically with the taking over bodies specific thing, like where it morphs and then makes Paul evil. I don't want that to happen.
You can try it. I'll put it this way. That may or may not work. I've decided in my mind whether it will work or not. You would have to make an Arcana check to know that, and if you make an Arcana check, that is going to like take a little bit of time.
Oh my gosh.
I'll just pick up the gun.
Okay, if you're picking up the gun, I'm dispelling magic.
Okay. Tag team it.
All right.
Do I have to make a strength check of some kind?
Yeah, you make a strength check. It's pretty big. And whatever the dispel magic effect is, I'm not incredibly familiar with that spell.
Dispel magic.
Dispel gun.
Strength or athletics?
I'll let you do athletics.
Oof. 12.
12? Uh-oh. Nope, that's not going to do it.
With the that's not a saving throw, never mind. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends for each spell. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just sorry, I was reacting midway. It's not 3rd level or lower, I'll tell you that much.
Well,
there doesn't happen to be any donations that happened while we were on break that might
I'll double check. I'll double check.
Matt?
I don't believe so. No.
It does say
Yes.
for each spell
Hold on.
of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Okay. Make me that check then, Momo. Then whatever Nikhil was going to say. There are no donations at the moment that will have ticked over.
Guys, what are you doing?
Donate money!
Okay. Oh, it fell right off the table.
Okay, so I'm assuming the gun's still doing its thing.
The gun is extremely doing its thing. That was a nat 1, which is extremely cringe.
Yeah,
Guys.
yeah. You
Guys, I might die.
So Lord Cringe casts Dispel Magic on a computer. It doesn't work. Cord, yes, what do you want to do about this?
So I have Mage Hand, but I was thinking of, just because it is my TO, can my TO sort of reach out to get it?
Mage Hand is not going to be
It's
enough.
a magic head.
Here's the thing. Mage Hand is not going to be enough to lift this thing on its own, because Mage Hand doesn't actually lift that much. But if you're helping, here's what I'll do. Paul is pinned. Theo has tried to lift it and failed. If Lord Cringe, who has technically not tried to lift again, wants to lift it, you can help and do help action and give advantage with Mage Hand. Also, I thought you couldn't open doors. You have a hand?
No, my idea is that it's the TO reaching out, like connecting itself. It's not an actual hand that would open a door or anything.
So, Lord Cringe, if you want to risk touching it, you will have advantage as Cord helps you.
If I can't do the mage hand, can I just go fly over there? I feel like it should reabsorb into me. I don't think there's a reason anyone should be
I'm gonna try
sacrificing
to lift it off.
All right, strength check
I'm actually
with advantage.
pretty strong.
Lord Cringe, you're also organic, are you not?
Yeah, I have my little plastic glovies for sandwich eating. I'm going to pull it off with my +3 strength. Pretty good, actually. And then actually it's +3 and then +3 on top of that. Oh no, it might actually be added into all of my stuff. It's already added, never mind. So I just
Matt let me do an athletics.
Yeah, you
check
can do an
for it, by the way.
athletics if that's bigger, technically. Whatever works.
Okay, that's a 24.
Oh,
Heyo.
okay. You, with surprising ease, are able to use your little draconic strength and lift this gun up. And it starts changing as you do so.
Ah! I throw it back at Pincher.
You try to throw it back, but it is already starting to sort of dissolve into nanotech and start slipping down your arms and going over your body.
I don't get a save for this?
Sure, maybe a con save.
All right.
Oh wait,
That's it's an 11. 11
Yeah,
does it, obviously.
11's not going to do
I
it.
don't care.
This thing keeps creeping down your arms, changing form as it does. But after a moment, rather than being fully infected and corrupted by the Eternitech, this was Eternitech that was taking the form of a gigantic 90s gun. And since this is Lord Cringe, the tech seems, through whatever Pincher has done, to adapt to you. And after a moment, you find that it has modified, encasing Lord Cringe in what is essentially a little anime Gundam mech suit.
No.
Oh, hell yeah.
Complete with
Gosh.
little jets on the back that presumably will let you fly around.
That's fine.
I'm,
Okay, so we don't
I'm
need
doing it.
remove
I'm
Cringe.
doing it. I'm better than the dog. I'm better than the dog. I'm just flying around the studio.
That's rude.
I'm better than the
I've never
dog.
met a party that hates a dog so much.
That is really funny. This is the one D&D
I
party
did
in
not
existence that said, a
expect-
dog? No.
90% of the characters I play is like very grating. Everyone hates them. I did not expect it with the dog. I came in and immediately everyone was like, "Fuck that dog."
Fuck the dog.
Freaky ass dog.
Lord Cringe is now flying around. Pincher is just kind of sitting there, arms crossed, with that big smile still across his face.
Ooh, but at what cost?
Yeah.
But at what cost?
I'm better
Question.
than the dog.
Do I once again have the fucking gun sticking out of me, or does Pincher also put that back?
It was duplicated, so it is still sticking out. If you can't put it back yourself, then yeah, you're gonna have to.
I made a whole fucking deal about
then
this.
yeah, somebody's gonna
We
have to
spent
put the
20
gun
minutes
back
on.
again.
All right, Pincher, is that all you got? Is that what you've done?
He kind of shrugs and goes,
Seems like that's gonna help, right?
I
could
guess.
you just scratch my stomach real quick, Pincher, with your weird little eye things?
I mean, if you specifically, he was gonna use his hand, but if you specifically request he does it with his little eye claw, he will kind of like lean over.
Yeah, well, those are not organic.
Stare
So
at
he's
you
no issue.
dramatically, and his eye will segment and pop out again, and just kind of.
Perfect.
Harrowing.
And the gun will retract.
I can't sleep anymore, but if I could, I still wouldn't be able to.
Let's get out of
That was
here.
just Panda.
That's just how I feel.
All right, you guys are heading back to the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys head back out. Ronnie is, as usual, kind of waiting in the cockpit up above. He sees. I assume Lord Cringe is not setting down.
No, I don't think I'm ever going to not fly ever again.
Yeah, he sees
It's a
Lord
reasonable way to
Cringe
feel.
jetting for the ramp in a suit that appears to be made of Eternitech, and you see him slam a button and the ramp close. And then there's a second, and over loudspeakers on the outside, he goes, "The fuck are you doing?"
Hey, your guy did this.
I can fly now. This is because you looked out for me, Roddy. You know what? You might have one more friend, bringing you to a total of 2.
Who the fuck is the other one?
Me.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh,
I am your friend.
I also thought we were all friends, but okay.
Ronnie, you see him put his head in his hands as he's done so many times. So he goes, "Okay, here's the fucking rule, which I don't think is going to be a problem for you since you seem to be quite happy just hovering around. Don't touch anything. And in your case, I do include the fucking floor."
that won't be a problem, Rod.
Slams the thing. Ramp opens back up.
Okay.
You guys
Go
pile
team.
back on.
Go
Lord Cringe,
team! We did it!
in your little suit, your little mech suit that you now have. Everyone goes,
Yay!
"All right, so I found where this fucking thing is. I'm just gonna take us down to it. You guys were the ones that saw it before. You make a fucking plan, I guess. You need me for anything, let me fucking know. and he starts jetting downwards again.
All
Any
right.
plans that need to be made here with what little information you have?
Let
right
me
ahead.
see. I have so many fucking spells. I'm sure I have something to prep for battle here.
I will also say, just for the sake of planning purposes, for ease, and since this is a fight with multiple flying people and also a being that has very weird proportions, I'll explain. You'll see exactly where this is going to take place, but we are going to theater of mind this rather than a physical battlefield because it will be easier.
Oh, good.
So just plan
Totally
that.
fine.
It's much easier.
Makes sense.
Much easier, yeah. I don't think I got anything. Well, hold up. Freedom of movement. Is that useful?
I don't know how long
For the
it
duration,
lasts,
the
but
target's
I'll also
movement is
say
different.
like,
Yeah, you can't be restrained with freedom of movement.
oh, that's very good.
Can the target be paralyzed or restrained? Okay, I can only do it to one willing creature. So who wants to not be able to be grabbed?
Me, please.
I will not be giving it to the dog.
To be fair, the dog is one of the few people that does have an auto counter to being grabbed. Actually, the only person who doesn't have a turn attack on their person right now is you, Theo.
And we're gonna keep it that way. I'm giving it to myself.
Yeah.
So I cast freedom of movement on myself. So for the next hour, a bunch of things, but the most important one is I cannot be paralyzed or restrained.
All right. Anyone else want
Cool.
to strategize or prep anything before we go in here?
Let me see. Do I have? I mean, I could do a. I don't need this anymore. I was gonna do fine steed, but I really don't need it. I can fly now.
Say fly now.
Don't
How
you
about
fucking dare.
how about a fun little protection from good and evil?
Hmm.
And how many people? Oh, it's only one willing creature. Thought you could add more people though for higher levels, or
Most of
is
the
that not a
spells you
thing?
can at higher levels. Maybe protection from good and evil doesn't.
Maybe not. I guess it's just one.
I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant. So I just essentially have a medium, formless sort of force that I can use outside of myself.
All right, that cannot attack, but you can carry things around if you need to. Or
I can
move or
carry
whatnot.
and move stuff, and yeah.
Or body block with it, technically.
Yeah,
People
technically I
don't
can
think
throw it in
about
front
that,
of
but
me.
if it is an unseen servant, you can kind of do weird shit with it.
I will also be doing. Where the hell did it go? I will wait to do this until Freaky Man is literally in front of our face. But I just want to say that I will be doing it. I'll be casting Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Right before shit gets wicked, giving me an extra +2 bonus to my AC, but it is concentration.
As you guys keep flying downwards, and if you have any spells you want to check, just go ahead and do that as I'm talking. You hear sounds of destruction from below you as, once again, something you've seen before, a terrifying, elongated monster is rampaging its way up from the depths, just like Lamash 2. But this time, as you zoom back down and you see these arms sort of clawing their way up the sides of this cavern, Ronnie shoots right past it. Just goes directly down to the side of it. And you see him kind of like tilt his head to the side like he's not... Actually, yeah, as he's holding his oars, you see him cross his fingers as if hoping for something. And whatever he's hoping for, it seems to work as this thing, which you still technically don't know the name of in universe, turns back down to follow you again. But now, this time, you're going downwards, not upwards. Ronnie did not tell you why exactly he's doing this, but he seems to have some sort of plan in mind.
Great. There he is. What's your plan, Ronnie?
Ronnie straining a little bit to keep this thing from crashing into bridges and things as he's going down through a populated area. He goes, I kind of want to take it to somewhere where we can move around and not get grabbed. So I'm taking it back to the Under Caverns. For those who have not seen the previous ones, there are much bigger, much more open caverns that go very, 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 very deep below this area. And that is where Ronnie seems to be wanting to have this conflict here.
Not a bad plan.
And after a moment, he reaches it. You guys burst out, the walls fading away into the background as the area in front opens up into a dark abyss that you cannot see the bottom of. There are lights, but really only coming from the riverboat. They are magical, of course, so they do kind of illuminate the space around you, even though that doesn't really work with physics. But as he takes the ship, flies it out, and wheels it around, you can see, coming out of the ravine, now on top of you, this massive centipede-like form with its gigantic smiling mouth clawing its way out and sort of hanging down out of this cave like a worm just dropping down from the ceiling. And the riverboat starts circling. Time to deal with this thing. This is what the fight is going to be. The riverboat is your platform, and this creature is hanging down from the ceiling above you. Which will make for a very interesting fight setting here.
Why are we fighting this guy again? I say out of character.
Because he's melted people.
He accidentally killed one guy after we provoked him. I feel like we don't need to go.
You're
after
not a very
him.
good superhero, are you, Cord?
No, this is out of character. This is Nikhil. I just don't. I'm like, he was fine. He didn't even want to leave the building. We made him do that.
Yeah.
He would have been totally cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it was our fault. What matters is that we're saving people.
Listen,
He killed one guy on accident. He does not seem malicious, but it's okay. We can do it. I'm sorry.
you
He
might
doesn't
have
seem
a
malicious,
point,
the
but
dog
that's not the
says,
point,
as
okay?
the screaming monster sort of swipes at the ship.
He seems like a cool dude.
He's really chill if you get to know him.
To be fair, you did open this conversation by repeatedly calling him Stinky.
I was gonna say, we are
Now,
the instigators. Like
everybody-
completely out of character. This is on us. This
Everybody
monster
roll
would not have
initiative.
existed.
Roll initiative.
How do you do this? Oh, there's an initiative button.
Oof.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of our actions.
Oh, there we go.
That's a 22.
Very fast dog.
You know it.
18.
I'm writing this down.
Dog's going first.
Theo and Cringe.
I got
He's
7.
got shit to make up for.
What the fuck can I do?
I also got a 7. That was a 4 on the die. I still couldn't find my sea legs.
Darn it, wrong bag.
You have better decks than me, so you can go first.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, did you also get a 7?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, in that case, Cord, you're up first. To set the scene again, just so everybody's clear, there's a big gaping emptiness below you, which for you, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. You can fly after all. But the ceiling of this cave is above you. There's a giant crack in it with this monster coming out of it, and the riverboat is circling around. I'll go ahead and tell you Ronnie is in initiative order, so he's essentially piloting the platform that you are on. This will only matter for the two of you that can't fly as much, but if you need this thing to be moved or want it to do any fancy tricks or anything, you can call that out to Ronnie. He will do it, but he will move on his initiative order, and I will not tell you where that is.
Okay.
And if you want to get an idea of distance...
How
just
how fast is the boat moving?
right now it's circling relatively
it-
slowly, just enough to get
Since
away from this thing's swipes.
since this is theater of the mind,
Mhm.
would it be possible for me to like fly off the ship, attack this guy, and very quickly land back on the ship, having come back to me, or would it be all the way over there?
I mean, if you want to try and do like it's going in circles around. So if you want to like fly, get next to this monster, and then sort of reach it on its return arc, that's doable.
That's that's what I want to
Yeah,
do.
you can do that.
Okay, then we're gonna do that, and I guess Cord's full sending this for reasons I have no idea. But
He's a dog. He's enthusiastic.
he's enthusiastic. We're back in his wheelhouse. He's fighting a monster, and maybe or not will not die. He doesn't like getting touched. Anyway, this time he will fly out of the boat and pop out his gigantic fucking gun and try to shoot the monster. He's got only a few things to him. Does a 19 to hit?
A 19 will hit.
He's gonna shoot the monster,
It's pretty big.
and the monster is gonna take 36 damage.
Holy
Ooh.
shit! What
Wow.
type
Damn,
of damage?
dude.
That was a
for my
good
note?
roll. That was a good roll. But yeah,
What type of damage? Just for my note.
necrotic.
I guess that
well,
makes sense.
Oh, they're gonna love that.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you fire a blast. You wouldn't technically know what color this energy is, but it's green. It's like a sort of sickly green energy into this thing. You guys watch on the ship as the gun unleashes a truly massive bolt of energy, like bigger than anyone, including the DM, was expecting it to. And it strikes this centipede monster, causing the flesh to again sort of expand and bubble almost like it is liquid. It reels backwards. That definitely did hurt it. I mean, that was a big old shot.
Yay!
And then with that, you are able to land back on the ship if you would like. And
I'm trying to see. I thought I had the thing where you get to go twice, but I guess I don't have that. So
extra
yes,
attack,
I
is that
guess-
what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Extra attack
thought
is
I
a
got it for one
really
of these things.
weird place on D&D Beyond.
It also may have been just in the homebrew because this thing's like 4 different homebrews mashed together. They may not have put it in, but that's okay. We could just
keep looking for it because it might be somewhere else, and if you have it on your next turn, I'll let you use it then.
The only other thing I was gonna do is also cast Shatter, so I could bark at him while I shoot him. But
Paul, you are up next.
Well, he's above us?
He is. You are sort of circling at his head level, which
Got
for
it.
him is the sort of base, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of his body.
See,
is
I'm
above
trying to like the problem I've been having as I've been trying to strategize is like my whole thing is possession, and like I technically have Eldritch Blast, but like not a good one. So I'm trying to think of a way to hurt it. I'm gonna try and Eldritch Blast it, and see if that works.
Okay, go for an Eldritch Blast.
I have two. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 will not.
Damn.
16 will not hit. Jesus Christ. Does an 18
No,
hit?
I guess an 18 will. I guess I
Okay.
should say for flavor purposes, since this thing is big, this is more like it hits and just doesn't seem to do anything more than it misses.
Okay.
You know? It's that kind of.
I also
AC.
am not used to having arms this big, so
That is also
that
true.
that could
You
also
are
be a
in
thing.
A robot body. It is also worth noting, and this is a thing that is going to be a little open-ended for 5e, but also like you don't necessarily know the capabilities of the robot body. If you want to fuck around and
I
try
don't.
something, like I'm going to run this even a little bit more like Masks, more open-ended because I like that so much more. If you want to say like I want to try some shit, pitch it to me, right? Pitch it to me, and we're gonna go for it.
Okay. I think he's gonna try Eldritch Blasting and then remember he's in a robot body. I think he's gonna like hold his hand up to Eldritch Blast and then shoot something out of it and go, wait a minute, and then I'll try something next turn.
Okay,
Because he is a robot and doesn't really remember that.
that makes sense. You did still hit with one of them, so what's the damage for that?
I did hit with one of them, and that damage is going to be god damn it, 7 force damage.
7 force damage, only a little bit less than Cord's massive dog death laser, doggy death. Okay. Movement actions, unless you like. Oh, you have something you want to do?
no, I do have extra attack. I found it.
Oh, cool. In that case, now it is the creature's turn. I can call him Polnaros out of character. Now it's Polnaros' turn. Everybody who is on the boat, which I believe right now is everyone, on or at least hovering above in probably Lord Cringe's case, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Everyone gets +3.
Hey,
Yay!
I'll include the dog in this.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's
damn.
not gonna be enough.
What did
I
we
rolled
do?
a 9.
I discouraged him. 29.
Jesus.
16.
17.
Oh, man. Everyone but Theo. saves it.
Damn.
Everyone but Theo saves it.
Even
So-
with the +3?
I rolled a 2.
Ah.
Yeah,
that'll do it.
not much can be done there. This creature, Polnaros, you see its mouth open, wider than it has before, to unnatural lengths, and then it vomits up a stream of this liquid, coating the ship. Everyone else, you're able to sort of duck out of the way of it, or maybe in Cord's case, sort of hide behind Theo, because you're kind of small. Theo, you hold up your shield. That shield does not cover your whole body. You get absolutely doused with this stuff. And for now, it doesn't do anything.
For now,
Oh,
it doesn't do
wow.
anything. That is the
in
most
DM speak is
menacing.
Maybe a little bit
I do
worse.
really love the 29 dex is him cowering behind Theo.
I thought that fit what you were kind of going for. You can change that if you want thematically, but
No,
I thought,
no.
Yeah.
Theo hates me anyway. Why not?
Yeah.
I
So
guess I'm despite of that.
no, you're fine right now. Nothing's happened. That's so good. That's so good for you.
Great. Yuck.
His turn is not done. This guy has many
Gross.
arms and many things he can do. So he's going to do another one of his attacks. Oh, he's going to roll in that one. All right, cool. And you know what? You see, after vomiting up the stream, several of
God.
his extremely long, double-jointed arms start swiping at the ship, but Ronnie is able to swerve and dodge all of them. So his turn is actually going to be done. Theo, it is your turn now.
I think Cringe goes before me.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
My
you know
dex
what?
is-
You did. I put it in the number order when I heard it. You did say that Cringe has higher dex, so I will switch that. Cringe, you're up. I will give you the same
Okay.
sort of thing that I did Panda, where like this is a little open-ended. You have a little Gundam suit now. If you want to try something with it, pitch it to me and see what you want to try, because I know how it works.
I unfortunately do not know a lot about specifically Gundam anime.
I should be clear. It's just
Wait.
in that visual aesthetic. It's just a little mech
I-
suit.
The only thing I sort of know is Voltron. I don't even know if that counts.
It's the same. I meant that as a general visual aesthetic thing.
But I do know they usually have like a random massive weapon that comes out of nowhere.
Oh yeah,
And they
this-
scream some sort of combo attack. And that's sort of what I would like to do right now, and have
Okay.
my combo attack be Divine Smite.
Go for it. Yeah. I mean, this was made with a gun that popped out of cord anyway, so yeah, you can definitely form
Yes.
this thing into weapons.
Okay. First attack. 11. Hella misses.
Hella.
Second attack. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Okay,
So
thank
now
God.
if
That
you
would
do
have
some
been
basic
real
math,
bad.
you can figure out his AC.
Both hit. Both hit. Okay, so with that, I'm going to strike. Go to strike. Super ultra mega cringe key saber smash. I tried. So that is
Wow.
2d6. That's
Special move.
8 plus 3 is 11, and then Divine Smite is how much again? Divine
And-
Smite is Let's see.
You're doing this with your like I'm imagining like a bigger energy version of your legally distinct
Yeah.
blade. Okay.
exactly. It's 2d8 extra radiant damage to a target. I don't know if they. Oh, and it's plus another 1d8 for undead and fiends. So that is 3d8, which I only have 2 available right now. So rolling one again. I know that is 11 plus
I should put him on
3. I lost count of how much damage I did. That was
I've also lost count.
14 for the Divine Smite. I think it was 11 for the regular damage as well.
So 25.
Oh, we'll go with that.
Sure.
We'll
I'll
go with
allow
it.
You swipe through 25 damage. That's a lot. You get to cleave through this thing's flesh, cutting through several of those iridescent veins that you see going under its skin. Maybe a dexterity saving throw.
Of course. Of course. That's a 12.
12? Okay, yeah, that's not going to be great. As you cut through these veins, this same liquid splashes out of it and coats you as well, which again, currently does nothing.
Ugh.
Is that what you want to do or for your turn, or are you done? Not or.
I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna return to the ship.
Okay, I was going to ask that. Are you staying near or are you returning to the ship? Okay. Theo, your turn now. Make me a constitution save.
Oh, I don't even get to do anything first. Okay.
You can turn to a rabbit.
Here we go. Con save. Ha! How we feel about a 9?
Well, you might have bonuses.
Perfect. It's perfect. Don't you worry.
Has
Everything's gonna
anybody
You should
donated?
have a +3 from cringe at least.
Okay, so +3 will make it a 12.
Do you have more bonuses?
Not unless someone donates $400.
Let me see. No, nothing yet.
I can give him my other bardic.
Can you do
But then
that
we
on
will
his
see.
turn?
It's a bonus action, so I can if you let me, but not officially.
Not officially.
no,
But if we keep it
no.
off the books, we could.
Not
If we just
gonna-
don't pay attention, it's
Look the
totally
other way.
fine.
We could.
Okay, so Theo,
Yeah.
you feel this liquid not start to burn you so much as it starts like transmuting your flesh into more of itself, right? It expands using the material of your arms and shield and everything. You don't know what exact effect that's going to have, but it is going to do some damage at the very least, and maybe other things.
Okay.
Let me roll that. 12 damage to you.
All right, that's
And
fine. That's
now
fine.
it is still your turn.
I have to roll a concentration check real quick.
I'm back.
That's fine. Okay, I still have my high AC, but everything this guy has done to me has been
Yeah, he does a lot of saving throws.
saving. So I might willingly get rid of that to do something else. I don't have a lot of ranged things. I do have one trick up my sleeve. Fuck it. I'm getting rid of my high AC. Goodbye. My AC's still pretty good without it. Seeing whatever the fuck is going on with my body and my shield and this weird goo. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is everything the goo has touched turning into flesh?
All that you have really seen of it is the goo seems to turn other stuff into more goo, but you haven't like watched this progress for very long. You know?
Right.
The most that you saw this happen was he melted that one guy, but then you were flying away. You didn't get to see the aftermath of what happened there. So you don't really know what it does. I'll say, like, if you want to try and make a check for it, I will allow you.
Sure.
It would be an Arcana check to sort of get a sense of what on earth this stuff is doing. Maybe get a little reward
Okay.
drop.
Don't even bother. No.
All right. You have no idea what this goop is.
Here's what we're gonna do. After getting puked on and getting injured by this weird goo, I shout out to Mr. Twister, and I go, "Freaky man! The power of Athena will rebuke you for your actions, and I will cast Insect Plague."
Hey.
That's such a weird spell for Theo to have.
Swarming, biting locusts fill a 20-foot
Why the
radius
fuck
sphere
does your
centered on a
Athena cleric have this?
centered on a point I choose within range. I'm centering it on his face. He has to make a con save.
Yeah. Okay.
Of
Jesus
17.
Christ. Fails it.
Fails it. Incredible. I need to roll damage. It's 4d10. That's gonna be terrible rolls. 15 damage.
You got 4d10 and you got 15 damage.
Yeah, I got a 1, a 2, a 2, and a 10.
That's real bad.
However, it's centered on his head,
Yeah.
and if he ends his turn there, it says a creature must also make this saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So at least one more.
At least one more.
Got
That is all I got. That was my thing.
In that case, technically it's Ronnie's turn. Ronnie has not been told to do anything by you guys, and he's kind of busy dodging, but the riverboat does have guns, so he is going to take some shots at it. And he unfortunately is going to miss with those, but that does make sense. He's
Come on,
circling it.
Ronnie.
He's circling it. The guns are on the front. And then that means we loop back around to Cord.
Cord, yay. All right. Cord's going to keep full setting this.
Yeah,
This
you now
is-
know
this
that you
is-
have more guns, so
I do have God, but he's not gonna do God. He's gonna do an old-timer move, the original superhero move with a little bit of tech thrown in. Basically, once again, he will fly out. He is going to do his double attack because I knew he fucking had one, and with one part of him, he's going to use his laser eye, and then should I do these in bits or at the same time?
if it's two separate attacks, do them separately.
Okay, then first he'll shoot him
Well-
with his laser eye.
I guess I should say you have to roll them separately. You can describe them the same if you want, but
Oh, okay.
they're separate attacks for roll purposes.
Okay, well then yeah, he's gonna do his laser eye, and then there's gonna be a lot of static around his machine bits that are going to gather into a big electric bolt that is gonna
Ah.
fire at the guy as well.
All right, cool. Yeah, make me those attacks or saving throws in the
All right.
case, whatever you're doing.
So first one is a whopping 13 to hit with the laser eye.
I will not do it.
All right, laser eye whiffed again. 0% success on the laser eye. And lightning bolt, we're gonna. Oh, that's okay. So lightning bolt's deck save of 13.
Deck save. Not as good at those. Misses. No, I'm sorry. He misses. The thing hits.
The thing hits.
Yes.
That's gonna be much better. That is 41 damage.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That was a 5th level
So this
lightning bolt.
this dog is just flying around, launching a barrage of so many different energy attacks at this monster.
Hey.
Ronnie, kind of over the obsidian comms, is Jesus fucking Christ! I see why they told us to watch over the fucking dog.
This is what my friend's favorite thing was. We would stand far away and we'd go and monsters would die. No grabbing. No grabbing effort.
My shit was also 5th level, by the way, and I did 15 damage. So
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm
No.
sorry.
well, yours is persistent. Yours is persistent.
that's true.
Remember, so
That's true.
that kind of makes some sense.
Wait, what level are we supposed to be?
10.
10.
Why do we only have third level spells? I guess it's the paladin thing is a half caster. Never mind.
Paul, you're up. I know you said you wanted to do something janky. You might have been strategizing. You got something in mind?
Yeah, I have been. He remembers that the last time he was in one of these robot bodies, he could just fucking tear through things. So the thing's like we're like circling around where its head is roughly, right?
Yeah. And it's like
Okay.
it's swiping at the ship occasionally, so if you're going where I think you're going, like the arms do get in close proximity as well.
Awesome. I'm just gonna full scale God of War this. I'm just gonna jump onto the motherfucker, and he's gonna try clawing up to its head.
Make me an athletics or acrobatics check, whichever is higher, to land that God of War jump.
Absolutely.
Oh, if only we had mechanics for this.
It just falls into the abyss.
Okay, man, God.
Make a mounting
That
attack!
was good. That was
Nathan,
good.
I should have made this Cazalor mechanics. Fuck.
That's fucking
Fuck,
hilarious.
Nathan, why didn't I do that? God, that would have been funny. Damn it.
That would have been hilarious.
Nathan, you ruined this whole episode for me. Fuck you.
No, we can just take it over from the top. All right, roll initiative.
Yeah, everybody from the
I
start.
should have
Oh,
used this as an example of
Give
like
me
here's
a
some other ways
mounting
you could use
attack,
this.
please.
I'm so mad, Nathan.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 14 acrobatics check to try and land this.
I'll give that to you. It's not going to be as tough as the saving throws here. He's big. He's real big. So yes,
He's
you
the big
Gotcha.
one.
you land this, and your metal arms, which are at least somewhat designed for combat, are able to sink in.
Gotcha. I
That'll be your
am trying
movement
to.
action.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, he's not trying to fully attack him with this one. He's trying to get up to its head.
I mean,
He's
down
trying to
more
climb
like.
up to its head, down to its head.
Okay.
He's trying to climb towards somewhere because he's trying to get up to its ear. He wants to talk to it.
Okay.
And I kind of trying to talk to it in like an Ant-Man sense of like you can't escape the talk. but he just knows that this body is built for this.
I'm
And worst case
intrigued.
scenario, he just ditches it.
I'm intrigued, so sure, I will allow you to make your way over there.
Mm.
I will say, in spirit of 5e fairness, climbing over will have to be a dash action, so you're not going to be able to attack, but if you want to talk, you can still climb over and talk this turn.
Yeah, I'll do the dash action. I'm trying to get to its ear. Can I get close enough to its ear in
You
that?
get to what, as best you can tell, approximates an ear.
Gotcha. Still trying to desperately hold on as it's swinging and clawing at us. He goes, hello, friend. What is wrong?
This thing... Yeah, fine. Fuck it. We're gonna do I've been doing body horror. Why not? A smaller version of the twisted, distorted face sort of pops
Disgusting.
out of the flesh, like inside its ear, like a pimple. And still upside down, relative to you.
Yep.
And it kind of just like hisses at you. It goes, unstable.
What is unstable, friend?
I have to think about what the response to that would be. It seems, what would it, I don't know, like what a succinct answer to that would be. So it kind of just doesn't really look like it knows what to say. It just sort of starts looking a bit distressed at that. It looks confused.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's I mean...
We can help, but you need to stop.
It seems a little skeptical of that. It goes, how can you help?
Actually, we can't. That was a bluff. My bad.
I'm sorry, I did just lie to you. And Paul,
It's not that I lied. I'm 6. I don't know this shit.
Oh my god.
I was lost too, but now I have friends. If you stop, they can start to help.
Persuasion check.
Mm.
I should see if there's any donations.
17.
17. And I assume, yeah, you're telling the truth. This is not going to be.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay. The tiny face seems to calm down for a second, like it's listening to you, but then it gets kind of distressed again. It goes, can't stop.
Can't stop.
Can't
okay. All right. Fuck.
Actually, it'll say something else to give a little bit. I'll make it gross again because too much of this. And then it gurgles, and some of that iridescent liquid dribbles out of its mouth.
Got it. Where is that?
Inside. And as you look around, like, yeah, under this thing's sort of gaunt white skin, there are veins that you can see pulsing with this liquid.
Oh god, do we have to pimple pop him?
Oh god. Looking at that.
Also, before you say this, I'm just going to say, this is going to be the last thing you say before it starts to loop around again, because no one else is hearing. You know
100%.
what? You know what? I think you've extended. We're going to loop around again. You can continue this discussion, but I think this has been long enough.
6 seconds.
And this is also its turn. Fortunately, we have established that it is talking to you and acting separately. But
Thank God.
gonna do another attack here. And it's really missing the... Oh. Just forget what I just said. Everyone who... actually, what is everyone's AC who's on the ship currently? So everyone but Paul.
That would be a 14.
My AC originally was 16. I don't know if it's changed with this armor.
I'll give you a +1 to it, so 17.
17.
I got a 19.
A 19. Okay, so the only one that gets hit by this is the dog again.
Can I make
God.
an avoiding, like a dex or something? Fly away?
Do you have any abilities that let you do that? You
Well, it
almost
depends
caught
what
me
they're
there for a
hitting me
second
with.
because there's something like that in masks, and that's not what we're doing.
If they, I mean, it could just be a saving throw, yeah? If he's just throwing something, can I not just dex save
He's
out?
not throwing something.
Oh, okay.
What is happening here? I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm rolling to see if he attacks the ship. If he clears the ship thing, then that attack goes through to everyone on it. So that attack does go through, and it is high enough to hit your AC.
Great.
Which means you're... How much health do you have? Because it was 10 damage
I've-
last time, and I believe you said you had 2. Do you have 12 health?
No. I healed in the short rest, and I had 35 to begin with, so I have 34 health.
Oh, I thought you were at... You have so much more health than I thought, Nikhil. You're fine.
Well, I dropped into the 20s an hour in, Matthew, and I was being held by a
Fine. That was
giant.
11 damage, 35 health. 35 health, and he thought that was 11 damage as this thing, the hand crashes
11
into.
is a third of the damage that I
Yeah.
can take, but
Yeah,
thank you.
and that's fine. And then...
No, it
he's
is.
gonna-
Now at the end of the game.
Uh,
That's totally fine.
Everyone who is... So actually, this would just be Cringe and Cord. Make me dex saves again. This is for the spit attack. Theo is already affected by it.
Oh, yeah.
Dex save is 18.
18 clears it.
I don't think so. I think that's 15 for me. Yeah, 15.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh.
So you're going to be all right. Now, one last thing before we move on. Paul, make me an insight check.
Mhm.
Not an insight. I guess this would be a perception check, not an insight.
Okay. Perception check.
I don't know how good you are at those.
10.
Okay, never mind.
Dead center.
Lord Cringe, you're up.
Okay, we're gonna take that again. This time, I'm not gonna get covered in the weird liquid.
Oh, wait,
Hey,
you
he
already
has
got
to-
covered in it, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh. Maybe a Constitution save.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
Wanna.
Mr. Man has to make a con save at the end of his turn as well for my thing.
You're right. Thank you for reminding me. He will fail that, so I'll add whatever damage that does.
Well, let me roll it.
Lord Cringe, what was your con save?
17.
Okay, you actually do pass it.
24 more damage
See, there you
from the
go.
swarm of
There
locusts.
you go. Now you're getting somewhere. And it's Cringe's turn now with the effect set.
Oh, you know what I realized? I forgot. I have the effects of protection from good and evil on me, so he's supposed to have disadvantage on any attack rolls against me. Or these area effects.
Disadvantage on what?
Attack rolls against the target, which was
He hasn't hit
technically
you
me.
with any attack rolls anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so because that was the effect that you took was you cut him, so the liquid splashed out of the pulsing veins, and that splashed you. It wasn't an
Yeah.
attack. But it is your
Okay.
turn.
All right, I'm gonna try again with the hitting. We're gonna do another super ultra mega cringe Keyblade smash. That's a 12 on the die plus 7, 19.
That'll hit.
And then okay, 19 on the die for another hit. So
Double
that's gonna be 2 hits, double hits, and then double smites.
Double hits, double smites. As you're rolling that,
Mhm.
Paul, maybe another perception check.
Oh, I re-roll ones with my great weapon fighting. That's 9.
I saw your mouth
10.
open, Panda, and you're still muted.
Dirty 20.
Oh, okay. noted. We'll do Momo's effect first, but that passes.
10 plus 6 is 16, and then I have to roll my smites. That's 12. Wait. 12 plus 6 is 18, and then I get a plus nothing, but I got 2 hits, so I get another smite.
Man, everyone's doing damage.
Oh, that was a 6 and a 5 for an 11, and then one more 5. I rolled really, really well. So that's 16 for the second set of smites. I think it was it 19 for the first set of
I've
smites?
been calculating them as you're going. So if it's a 16,
okay.
So another 16. All right.
Yeah.
Now, Paul, since you got a dirty 20, as Lord Cringe does this swipe attack through this thing's flesh above you, you see another spray of this liquid leak out, and you see it drains a little bit from the nearby veins.
Got it. Okay. All right. Understood.
Oh my god, we are pimple popping him. That's gross.
Yeah, look at him. Look at this fuck. He's a gross guy.
Gross.
He's a gross guy. Technically, it's more like bloodletting him. But anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, you are up.
Me. I'm maintaining concentration on my insect plague.
All right.
So what else can I do is the question. Well, actually, Do I get a sense does it look like the damage that we've done to this guy is chipping away at him at all, or
Make me okay, I'll let you choose which check to make, and you will get different information based on what you pick.
okay.
We'll do one of those.
Insight.
Insight. Yeah, that makes sense.
Another 32.
Another 32. You're I mean, yeah, if you want to go for an insight check, you're not going to get as much information on its physical state. You're going to get more information on this thing's mental state. So, what that means is it seems like it's still freaking out and flailing around, but like the sense that you're getting as it progresses is it's like relief almost, like some sort of pain or pressure is being relieved from it. So it's calming down very slightly, which is not really what you'd expect. Typically, if you start shooting and blasting and slashing at something, it's going to get more angry. This is having the opposite effect.
Okay. I'm going to dismiss my locust brethren. They have done their job.
Brethren. The bugs?
It's a long story. It's God stuff. You wouldn't get it. And cast my last 5th level spell to hold monster.
Ah, okay. That's
it's
duly
a
qualifies.
wisdom save, DC 17.
Fails. Got a 16, so damn close, but fails.
The target at the end of each of its turn, the target can remake another wisdom save. Yeah, so it's just paralyzed.
Just
Is what that
entirely?
does.
Quite good.
Choose a creature. The target must succeed or be paralyzed for the duration.
All right, now I will say I did forget to have you do this when it goes to the start of your turn. Make a Constitution save. Still have to do that. You're still gooped.
I still have to do that. I got a bonus from Lord Cringe. So that's a 13.
13 will not do it, but
Oof.
I will give you a little bit more information. You take 11 damage.
Okay.
But since you got a 32 on Insight, and I forgot, I'll also note this. Like, since you're being affected by this goop, you can kind of tell, putting the pieces together, you get to the sort of same realization that Paul is getting, where it's like this liquid is bad, And from looking at this thing, it seems like it's hurting it as well. It's coming from this monster, but it seems to be just as detrimental to the creature itself.
So now that it's paralyzed, it can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength or dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and this one's from my boy Paul. Any attack
yeah?
that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Crazy spell. So as
Fuck
you cast
yeah.
at this thing, its centipede body just sort of flops down. It's been like lifted and reared up a little bit, but it's paralyzed now, and so it just kind of falls down. It's just sort of dangling there, swinging back and forth.
And I think all that happens is I lock eyes with Mr. Twister, and I just shoot him, like my eyes gloss over into gold. Power of Athena, and he just calms down. He just goes limp.
And you thought you weren't going to be able to be helpful in this fight.
Hey, I do what I can.
Ronnie is up. Ronnie's actually going to shout up to you, Theo, noticing that and putting it together that it was you, asking if you want him to move the ship in closer, just for note.
That'll probably be a good idea.
Okay, so Ronnie moves the ship in closer. For everybody else's turns, you are in proximity to it. Cord.
Okay. Interesting stuff. The ship is still covered in goo, right?
Yeah. The
Can
ship
I-
does not seem to be affected by it. Melted. You would not know this, Cord, but just for saying it for the sake of saying it, the riverboat has, like, literally every type of magical ward possible on it. Ronnie has assembled them over centuries. It is a flying fortress.
Can
So it's very
I
hard to damage.
go ahead and do like an Arcana check or something to see if Cord could realize that this liquid is similar to his TO virus if it's turning other things into liquid?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right, that was a 24. So
A 24.
Can I-
Okay. Let's see. This is going to be really interesting. How do I communicate this information without in a way that Cord would, have the information. How do I communicate
Yeah,
this relative
understand.
to Cord?
the dog.
So this stuff, it's not something that you have seen before necessarily, but this is going to be a bombshell for some people and nothing for others. Sorry, because it's going to be nothing for half the people in this call right now. You, Cord, have seen this sort of color before, this sort of stuff, and you recall it looks kind of similar. You're 15 years old. You were around during this. An event from several years back where a weird magic thing showed up in the sky and exploded. This thing is shifting in the same sort of pattern that it does. And you don't know what that was, what that weird magic thing was. You're a dog. That's not something that you necessarily understand. But
Yep.
You've seen it before, and you know that whatever this stuff does, it does have the ability to affect and modify people. Not exactly like your dog tech does, but it does have the ability to change people
Would
in some way.
it be classified, do you think, as a curse? In the similar way the TO classified earlier for bestow curse.
For D&D 5e purposes, sure.
Okay.
Take lore
Well-
people in the chat and watching this later, take that with a grain of salt for lore purposes, but for 5e
This is-
purposes, sure.
Yeah, this is bending the rules. I understand that. Everything. However, with that in mind, can I fly over to this thing and try to cast Remove Curse?
Ah, interesting. Yeah, go ahead and try to cast that. I'll have interesting
I
effects.
don't actually know if there's a way to stop me because it's supposed to be a good thing. Yeah, it just says at your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
Okay, so that's really interesting from a lore perspective. I have to think about that for a second because, again, I obviously know exactly what's going on here, but how would that be affected by somebody trying to do a sort of remove curse? Honestly, even paralyzed, it shrieks. This massive high-pitched noise echoing throughout this gigantic cavern, and you can see all the veins within it start to like shift and move, reacting, not clearing immediately, but that definitely did something to it. It's not immediately clearing, but like you did something weird.
Okay, and then for that to work, I have to be touching it. So am I
All
also
right.
just on the
Yeah,
stage
you
right
just
now?
you go over and like tap it with your paw or something.
Okay, that wasn't an attack move actually, so I am done.
All right.
That was my move.
That's good. That's good to note. Now to possibly a big one. Paul.
Yep. I have what is quite possibly a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
But this did work one time before, and I'm hoping it'll work again. He leans down and he whispers to Polnaros, and he just goes, "This might sting a bit. I'm sorry." And he's gonna try and possess Polnaros.
Now, how that Polaris can't talk.
We are doing
currently, first off.
everything for this shit.
Okay. Definitely gonna be honestly a charisma save for this. That's more fitting than a
Okay.
con save in this case.
Okay. Anyone have a single buff that they could give me, or am I just fucked here?
If
I
now
don't
would
know how
boost one-
close you are to me, but I think there's the special thing about. Oh no, I don't think this would apply. I don't think you're close enough to me for this, for the aura protection.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna try anyway. Fuck. Please. Shit. No, that's a 9.
Damn.
Well, okay, here's the thing. That save wasn't to do it. It was to do it with no side effects. You make it in there.
Oh,
But
it's gonna hurt. This
yeah,
feel bad.
this is a bit of a shift from any body or thing that you have possessed before. And it is
Yeah.
unpleasant as hell. Any rolls that you make within here are going to be with disadvantage, and you're also going to take... You got so goddamn lucky. What is your full health right now?
That's the lucky part.
I'm just
My
for
full
reference.
health is 73.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, this is an insane thing. I rolled 3 d20s for that damage.
Christ alive.
15 damage.
Oh, I got lucky.
Jesus.
3 d20s, you got only 15.
And no one is
Okay.
still donated, just to be clear.
No, we haven't gotten any in a bit.
Come on,
Okay.
guys.
Cowards.
On. But yeah, you're in there. What are you hoping to do from this point?
Well, I know that the way to solve the problem is to get the liquid inside of the body out of the body. So the plan now is to just start opening veins, really. Just popping this motherfucker open from the inside. He's just gonna start clawing at the flesh of itself to try and open as much of it as possible.
Let me pull him back on screen. for
He's trying
everybody's
to not
horrible
kill
reference.
Polnaros, but he is trying to open as many
So,
veins as possible.
Everyone imagine this thing clawing at itself with all of its many, many, many arms.
Yeah, and by the way, it's not just one arm. He's using each arm to claw at a different part of it.
So,
Oh.
I mean, yeah, as incredibly terrifying as a sight that is, it does work, and it starts bleeding and leaking this liquid everywhere. Anyone who's around, you're going to want to get out of there real quick. In fact, everyone... Actually, no one's on... everyone's on the ship or, like, flying around. So actually, you know what? I think you're all good. And honestly, that's insane enough and specific enough. I think that counts as a win con here. It's the most horrible win con ever, but you got to the point you needed to. You did paralyze it. Also, I'm going to say this is a little bit shaky, but I think this makes sense. one of the reasons that you were able to possess this thing without dying was that Theo paralyzed it, right? Theo's paralysis
Right.
is not a physical effect. It's a mental effect. It's a wisdom-based thing. You suppressed his own will. Paul hopped in there, got in. So that does function. And yeah,
Nice.
Paul, as you claw at yourself in this form, you feel it start to shrink.
Okay, good. He's gonna kind of keep going until, because since I'm in its body, I'm assuming I can feel that, like, the ichor inside of me, kind of.
Yeah, it feels
He's
not
just
good.
kind of keep going until that feeling starts to fade.
It does start to subside, and you can feel that the body is retracting back, the arms are sinking back in. It is becoming a more humanoid form again.
Okay, good. With that, I think that he's going to just hop out of the body back into ghost form. Because he did just kind of ditch the robot body. That
You've got
it's
more.
probably fucked at this point.
Yeah, that thing, once it loses grip as the form, it's fallen down into the abyss.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna ditch that and just ghost form out of Polnaros and just kind of float relatively back to the ship if I can find it.
Yeah, it's close. Theo told it to fly in close, so it's not a long fall. Now, eventually, this thing does return back to its human form, and it doesn't have the centipede body to anchor it anymore, so you see the no longer black cloaked but form of this man start falling downwards. Anybody gonna do something about that, or are you letting him drop?
I'll catch him.
Cringe, with your little mech suit, you fly up, grab him. He is unconscious.
I will. Oh, he's small now, actually, right?
Well, I mean, bigger than you, but
No, I thought he was still big, so I was gonna
he's
help. but
human
I think
size. He's
since she's
back
got
to
it,
normal.
yeah.
All right.
Are you taking him back to the ship?
Yes.
Ronnie, seeing you come back, immediately rushes back to the cargo hold. And now there is a very magically and technologically reinforced holding cell, which conveniently was where Paul's robot body was. And that doesn't need to hold that anymore because that's gone. So Ronnie helps you load this unconscious form into that. He seals it again, redoes the magical enchanted chains that are supposed to keep it bound. And then just gasps and goes, Jesus fucking Christ. Whew, that was fucking... All right. How's everybody feeling? Okay?
I'm covered in goo.
Yeah, we should get that off of you. He
Oh.
quickly
Hurt a lot.
he holds up an oar and basically just pressure washes without warning at all, just with his magical water.
Grin just
the-
T-posing, also ready to get doused.
Yeah,
Oh
the,
my God.
the back of it cuts to the outside of the riverboat. The ramp is down, and there's just a stream of Styx water and goo blasting outwards. Everyone, make me a perception check as that's happening, real quick, just for fun.
7.
14.
That is a
with
12.
4. 13.
You're still muted, Panda.
Damn it! That's gonna be a 3. That was a lot of pain.
Okay. Only Cringe notices this. But you do see the Styx water and this stuff, they interact weirdly. They're like oil and water where they don't really mix. They just kind of swirl around each other. But before you can really process that, it's falling out the back of the ship into the abyss. And Ronnie kind of goes, all right. Well. So I assume this is a no on recruiting him, huh? I never technically talked to the guy, so I don't know what his vibe is, but I got a sense.
He was nice enough.
He
Just in
smells
pain.
really interestingly.
He did smell bad.
Ronnie kind of looks back over at Lord Cringe down in Mexico. So you do just have that now, or
You know, I didn't ask.
you're not allowed to touch anything until that thing comes off. All right?
Can I like tug on it?
if you try to remove it, it will like sort of flow off and shrink back down into whatever
my
sort of
gosh.
shape you want.
I'm gonna make it into little pants. Like, these are my sea legs. And I put them in my rolly backpack.
Oh,
Call back to
and
the
arc.
Luca. All right.
Boom! It all comes back together.
All comes back together. You put the little pants into your roller backpack. Little mech pants. Ronnie walks back to the cockpit, taps some buttons on the thing. The ship starts flying back up on autopilot to return. Actually, no, it doesn't. It opens up another Styx portal and starts going back through the dimensions back to Doc Styx. And as it does that, the door closes again. He goes, "So, I guess this means we're keeping the fucking dog too, huh?"
I mean, we don't have to. We can return it.
I liked it. I would be happy to stay personally. You're all my new friends.
Oh man.
Okay.
What
Go to
about
Ronnie
your
and like-
farm and
Go
your
to-
friend?
I got to run
Well-
like dogs, am I right?
It makes me so happy that Lord Cringe doesn't like the dog. I was so ready for you guys to be best friends, and then Cringe was like, "No, I don't think I like this guy actually."
The amount of hate I did not expect for this dog.
It's
is
very funny.
I don't know why. It just
And
it
you know
seemed
what?
like the correct
We're gonna
call.
make it even funnier. At seeing that Lord Cringe doesn't like Cord,
Mhm.
Ronnie kind of comes over and just gives Cord like a little pat on the head. Ronnie's reputation of Cord goes far up, knowing that Cringe does not particularly like him. And with that,
Honestly, win-win.
you guys fly upwards, returning to Doc Styx through the portal with a mysterious new thing in tow. Where it came from exactly, or where it might be going from here, or what that weird stuff is a question to be answered another time, because the anti-cosmic universe has much less to go, or much more to go. Not much less, God, much more to go, and much more mysteries to reveal. Congratulations, guys. Polnaros has been fought and contained, and he's here, which is weird. How the hell did that happen?
How did that happen?
Yeah, and you guys don't get to find out yet. But don't worry, you will find out. I have many more things planned. As someone points out in chat, by the way, yes, Paul, you did lose the leap pad. You're going to have to get another one of those. But that is not something that we will deal with today. That we will deal with when the Agents of Hades return, whenever that may be. But trust me, it will happen, so stay tuned. And that's the end of the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for donating. Both I and the Heart Foundation very much appreciate it. Again, sorry for the technical errors that we faced during this campaign. We'll try to do something to make up for that, so stay tuned. Plugs to follow things. You should watch the other shows that we do. Power Play, our main series, is halfway through right now. We just had a real big episode aired this week, just a couple days ago. The big mid-season one. I'm going to say this, and I think Nathan will agree. I don't know if anyone else in the chat has actually seen it, but I firmly believe it is by far the best thing that I have ever DM'd. And I think it's one of the best shows that we've ever done on the channel.
Yeah, I agree.
And you get to see a lot. Again, if you have not watched it, go watch the first 5 episodes. They're fun. Stay tuned for the next 5 episodes, airing every Wednesday until like November 27th, whatever's 5 weeks out from now. If you enjoyed the Agents of Hades characters, go back and watch the previous shows. Those are 2-3 episode miniseries. They're a little bit more structured than this one was, so you get to spend a little bit more time with most of these characters, except Cord, newcomer to this and newcomer to the Anti-Cosmic Universe. Thank you so much, Nikhil, for bringing this fun little guy to us. Hopefully we will get to see him again sometime.
Thank you. I liked it, but also I did not realize everyone was reprising characters, and I easily could have just been Ratch, because Ratch left to join this organization at the
Ratch
end.
did not leave to join this organization. He left to join a different organization. And for anyone curious, I've not forgotten about that. There, like I said, there's much more of the Anti-Cosmic Universe to come, and I can't talk too much about it because Power Play is only halfway done. But soon enough, you guys will get to hear a little bit more. So one more time to everyone watching, thank you so much. Thank you to my players. We will see you all later.